think otherwise, then guess what? We're here and now in the big time. Welcome, one and all. I didn't think that music would fade that badly. Welcome to Shitposting Hell, also known as Patriots Steelers. This is going to be so bad. 64%, I think that's a little bit exaggerating. I think it's going to be more 50-50 considering how the Steelers play. The under is 30. I recommend you pound that right now. That is free money with how bad these offenses are. New England's defense has been really good despite their injuries. So I would say that. And then you got Bailey Zappi. The Patriots are down to 3 wide receivers. Demario Douglas and Devontae Parker are out. Ramondre Stevenson's out. Steelers are starting. They're kissing the titties. So we got Mitch kissing titties out there. Nobody. Alex, no. MVP's not going to be Brock Purdy. It's Dak Prescott. Dak's going to be the guy. And we're home at Acrisure Stadium. The towels are going to be coming out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man of the Year, Cam Hayward. It definitely is a man. And they're all celebrating. They're getting pumped. The black and gold uniforms with the gold trim coming out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Patriots in their traditional white, red, and blue uniforms. But I will say this, more importantly, this is going to be a fantastic shit show, and I'm glad you are going to be here. I'm thinking it's going to be more of a cozier stream, nothing too crazy. I don't think this is going to be anything groundbreaking. This game's going to be terrible. I'll probably have a couple drinks, too, just because of how much of a shit house it's going to be. Oh, baby. They're just showing pictures of Bill Belichick right now. It's getting. They should have just had Michael Onwenu as their main headline, because Michael Onwenu is a good lineman. David Andrews, too. Should have been one of those two guys. Josh Uche. I would have picked one of those 3. I would have been. Like, we are going to get hockey scores in this one. But I if you didn't notice, I do have some new graphics. Got some help. A guy named Michael the Bay. He helped to design the graphics. I hope it turned out pretty well. So I do have a couple videos in case they actually do stuff on the field. So you never know. You never know. I actually tried to improve the quality, but unfortunately the quality in heavy quotations. Quality. But I'm glad you all joined me. How's everyone doing today? All good stuff here. Welcome each and every one of you that are on here today. We're going to watch a shit show. The Steelers just lost to the Arizona Cardinals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are, this is must win right now with how bad the New England Patriots are. Because you do have the Indianapolis Colts next week. Might stream that one. Then the Bengals on a Saturday. Seahawks December 31st, New Year's Eve. I might make that my charity stream for the Lemieux Foundation. I do that once a year. And then the Ravens on January 7th, which will probably be a shit show and a half. But that time will come as indeedy. But I do want to say, oh, dude, Matthew, I wish 1-0 was possible. That'd be great. If the Penguins beat the Blackhawks 1-0, maybe they might actually score a goal in the power play for once. But, man can dream, right? Couple big games this weekend, though. Tank Division, Tampa Bay, Atlanta. Oh, that's definitely Tank Division. Oh, God, I love me some good Tank Division. That is delicious. And Carolina, New Orleans, Tank Division, too. Ooh. Oh, man, that is delicious. Delicious. Any Tank Bowls, though? No. Just Tank Division. No Tank Bowls. That's quite the shame. That's quite the shame. Oh, by the way, Brian Cashman, congratulations. You are a. This will come in here. That's not good. There we go. Welcome to YouTube land. Here we go. It's taking a good bit of time to do. Oh, we have a new bot here, huh? New bots? Yep. No, that ain't happening, buddy. Everybody loves me some good bots. Everybody love them bots. Over 1,000 people somehow watching this shit. But today we enter stream mode, and Mason Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, is going to be the backup. Maybe he might get a chance. Fireworks going off at the Acrisure Stadium as traffic is slowly piling into the field. The defense will be introduced slowly. Let's get into stream mode real quick. Yeah, this is one of the games of our time, if you firmly believe it. one of the games of our time. Absolutely is one of the games of our time. Fuck yes. Joshua, best team in the NHL right now? Ooh. Golden Knights are in prime form. The Rangers have been on a good hot streak. Ooh. I'd probably have to say one of those teams right now. Probably the Golden Knights. Kings are surprisingly good too, mainly because of their goaltending. I didn't expect Cam Talbot to turn the clock back 5 years. That was my main concern about them. They had the team around them as long as they get the goaltending. I know, super fancy graphics, I agree. But let's go over some supers in the meantime. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley for 10. By the end of this stream, Tree will be saying tonight on Days of Our Steelers. How about no? No. No tonight on Days of Our Steelers. If I have to do that, I will die. We will never be doing Days of Our Steelers. No. No Days of Our Steelers. Oh, by the way, what's up, Green Screen? How you doing? Lord Lowe for 2. Tree versus Angry Video Game Nerd in a quarterback duel. I mean, I don't know, man. That guy's got screen wave help, so I don't know, man. I mean, I might be shit out of luck there. I'm just going to say that, Lord Lowe. Pilot Jesse, I started Trubisky on my fantasy team. Dude, my condolences. I'm bringing out the Jeebus for our poor friend here. I am so sorry. You are starting Mitch kissing titties. It is not a good ride. Oh. F's in the chat, boys. Red Rhino 49 for 5. What footage was that for the Panthers eliminated? Love your content as always. That was from Assassin's Creed Unity, the execution of Louis XVI. What I'm going to do this year, I'm going to change it up through different executions over time. So I wanted to do one for the Red Alert execution by firing squad, maybe a few Mortal Kombats, and mix that up along in there as well. So it's not just going to be the guillotine. It'll be throwing a few other things in there as well. So I'll change it up. Andrew Ullman, no Sam Adams. I don't have any Sam Adams. I do have some local brews. I have some New Glarus from when he ate 2K7 of Iberica was here a couple months ago. So I'll probably have a couple of those too, but no Sam Adams, unfortunately. Kevin Wong for 990. Oh boy, I can't wait for the 0-0 tie between these two. Oh, if it's like the Penguins on the power play and how the Blackhawks have been playing, oh, that'll be 0-0. We're going to have to go to shootout. That's the only way anyone wins here. Tigrex Walker, remember when this would be game of the week? Yeah, it would have been 16-17. That would have been a game of the week back then, 5 years ago, easily. Would have been a game of the week. Now it's like, nope. That's how quick things change. I mean, the Patriots were looking good a couple years ago. The Steelers have been treading mediocrity, and now the Patriots are dead. It's going to be Drake May or Caleb Williams time for them. Probably Drake May, if I were a betting man. Unio Rudy for 2. Pirates 3. Red Sox 2 after extra innings. Hashtag I want to die. I love it, man. I love it. Armando Dope. The greatest game potential? Maybe. Maybe. I would say maybe, more or less. Beast of Metal 1989 for 10 bones. If you think this game will be anything besides a headache, I've got some oceanfront property in Phoenix for you. At least this one isn't on my birthday, more than I can say for the 2017 edition. Dude, don't talk about the 2017 edition. That was hell. No. I legitimately got pissed. I was working at a restaurant at the time, and I remember just, I took a tray and just started slamming it against the wall just because of how bullshit it was. And that final play was just, ugh. The worst part is they gave us hope that we could finally beat New England, and it's like, nope. Nobody. Nathan Nidzuski, hi Tree. I await the Browns' inevitable collapse this year with dread. Where in the YouTube plagiarism video you mentioned? I kind of glanced through it. I think it's like at the conclusion, I believe. It's in my days of an AVGN ripoff. Well, the plagiarist, let's say. There's nothing wrong with some good plagiarism, unless you get a massive expose that 6 million people watch. Then you're kind of boned. I didn't even know who James Somerton was, and now he's done. Oof. Well, at least you ain't him if you have had a bad day. Joe Batson for 2. Can we play We're F's for the Jags? I don't know, maybe. F's in the chat for Jacksonville for the time being, but you do have an easy schedule. You do have Carolina and you have Tennessee. So you win those 2 games, you're probably in. That's the least I can say there. The Kings Barrel Maker, frauds, 2023 Steelers, 2022 Vikings. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of fraudulence there. We're probably going to get blown out in the wild card round if we make it. William Pilling for 5 Canadians. Sorry, so ready for this absolute shit show. I have my doubts kissing titties and Zappy reached 350 yards combined. As I said, 30-point under, pound that shit. Pound the under. Dead serious when I say that. Can we tilt your face cam down a bit? Are you hiding? You want my face cam down a bit? No, I want to hide, dude. I want to hide, Nick JK. Come on, Nick Kovac. Crazy son of a bitch. You know what? You want my face cam down? You want to look at my ugly mug? Okay. Let's turn the ugly mug up there. Yeah. Look at my ugly mug. Is that what you want? Is this what you want? You want my ugliness right here? Is this what you want? No, you don't. You know why? Because Steelers go Super Bowl. I need to hide when I do that so I can wave the towel. And the green screen gets exposed because the yellow's not used to that wave. This is like 80s green screen, baby. You know it. You know it. Ross Blocks RB. What we truly need is Pats versus Panthers. Hashtag for the tank. And Snappy 452 for 5. This game is going to be like the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, except we are the Romans and the Germans are both teams fucking the football in front of us. Oh, dude. The Germans are just, if the Germans fuck the ball like that in Teutoburg Forest, the entire Roman legions would have made it out of that forest. That's all I'm going to say there. And take a shot, by the way. I say that a ton. eHarmony for 5, 7-6 Pats. Both teams get a touchdown, but New England misses the extra point. And then return the PAT for the first ever 1 point safety. Actually, you get 2 points if you get the safety there at the extra point and 2-point conversion. So you get 2 points. So it would be 8-7. Red pill freedom. Days of our Steelers will return. It is inevitable. Resistance is futile. And now on the dough for 5. As a Pats fan, I pray for you, man. This is going to be a nightmare. Better have a load of beer on hand, my friend. Thank God I don't drink alcohol. Well, this game will make you drink alcohol. And there's a dude already topless with a helmet on. Steelers are kicking off from left to right. The Patriots will be receiving. Chris Boswell at the 35 kicks the ball towards the New England Patriots. It goes gently into the end zone for a touchback where our friend Ty Montgomery, the former Green Bay Packer, was there to pick it up. But Bailey Zappi will now be coming onto the field. Bailey Zappi, the clone of Mac Jones. 2-1 record for his 4th career start, 62% completion rating, with 1,080 yards at 1080. 1080 snowboarding for the N64 represent, with an even 5 touchdowns and INTs. Dan West for 2. I just want to see TikTok boy get rocked. I mean, there's a chance. Strong set formation for the Patriots. Hunter Henry goes in motion. 5 men showing for the Steelers at the line. Takes the snap, handoff to feed the Zeke, and he's tripped up over the line by Minkah Fitzpatrick for no gain, and Minka's going to take him down for no gain whatsoever. Minkah had broken his hand on Sunday, but oh great. And TJ Watt's down. Ah, fuck. He is getting up though, but it's like he's son of a bitch. Well, time to shitpost. Oh, he got hit in the knee and the face. That's what happened. That's just a freak accident. There's something you can do about that. Yeah, so he'll probably be checked through concussion protocol, take a few days off. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. It's what happens when you feed the Zeke. Mark Robinson going to be in the game now with, I think that's going to be Nate Herbig. Or Nick Herbig, sorry. Nate Herbig's the lineman. 5-man rush for the Steelers. Quickly throws it off tap over to Zeke Elliott. Fakes a juke, takes past one defender over to the first down marker. Nick Herbig jukes him. Mark Robinson with the tackle with the gain of 12. First down Patriots. But yeah, this is a great start. The Steelers are already over pursuing on the near side. That's fantastic. VR Dragon 12, the LA Kings have won 10 in a row and might have their 11th this evening. What do you think about that? I'm shocked that Cam Talbot is doing Cam Talbot things. Yep, Watt is getting the comparison right now on the sideline. Hope he's healthy. Bunch formation, strong side. Bailey Zappi out of the shotgun with Zeke Elliott to his left. 5-man rush for the Steelers with the blitz. Holds up, line with good protection. Quickly throws it over the top. It's going to be caught by Juju Smith-Schuster in double coverage into Steeler territory. Far side first down. Gain of about 25. Oh, great. That's a 37-yard gain. This is great. This is truly great. DeMonte KZ had good coverage, but Juju actually made a good catch there. And the Patriots are now in field goal range. It's panic time. That's a really good catch, though. 1st and 10 at the 26. Strong set formation. Handoff over to Zeke Elliott. Jukes one defender at the line. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Not much else there. Alex Highsmith with the tackle. Gains about 1 at the left hash. 13-10 and ticking in the first quarter. 2nd down and about 8. Well, snappy ball hit the ground, but was he down by contact? That's the real question, so it's not a really big deal. DDRM SDR Pro, Les Dorsmore, a case of General Hospital. Yep. And Nick JK, your shorts. Can we tilt your face cam down a bit? You're hiding. Yeah, I agree. No, Nick. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Zeke Elliott to the left-hand side. 3 wide out set. Hunter Henry to the right. 4-man rush. Break. A clean pocket in the back. Still a long time, and he's just going to throw it away. Nobody's open. Good coverage there by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9 coming up with 12:37 left in the first quarter. Edge in the ledge. Oh, sorry. Cassidy Myers for $5. Tree, you see the Sean McDermott report today. That as well. When I make my motivations, I definitely enjoy using references to the terrorists in 9/11. It's definitely something. And a lot of damning evidence about him deferring blame, not really taking responsibility. Trip set right-hand side. Mike Gesicki in the icky of the motion. 4-man rush for the Patriots. That's a bit of pressure. Now he has to run up for the field. Has an easy first down. About gain of 12. Bailey Zappi just looks through the coverage, just runs. Gets down to about the 13. Easy first down there. Steelers still can't stop. Shit. Fucking hell. Yeah, we are resting in piss. We are absolutely resting in piss. There is one thing I have to change, though. We are in the first quarter. If this'll let me change it. 1st down and 10. Single back set. 3 wide out set. Takes that handoff over to Zeke Elliott. Jukes one defender. Can't get past much else. Going to be taken down by Montravius Adams. Oh, sorry, Cam Hayward. Thought that was Montravius Adams. My bad. This is why I don't do things, kids. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. Edge and the Legend, you're the definition of a friendly a-hole. No, I'm just an asshole. I'm not friendly. Wink. Hara for 2. Bring out the Jeebus. We gonna bring out the Jeebus in green screen format. 2nd and 7. 3:34 left on this drive. Patriots moving down the 303 wide out set with. That's going to be Tyquan Thornton goes in motion. Shotgun. 4-man rush. Quickly throws it over to Zeke Elliott. It's got a wide open field. And that is a touchdown far side. Touchdown for the Patriots. You blew it! Kill us all. The New England Patriots have scored a touchdown in the first drive. 75 yards. Pretty much no resistance. Like this is, This was one of the drives of our time. One of the drives of our time. This offense was supposed to be shit. What the fuck's happening here? Michael Walker could not get to there in time, and yeah. Zeke Elliott was fed. Kick is up and good by, I just got to check who this is, Chad Ryland, who missed a big field goal early. Yeah, the problem is with the Steelers, it's yeah. It's one of the games of our time. I'm probably gonna have to start drinking now. Not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to this, kids. I think I might be regretting my decision right now. I am absolutely regretting my decision. No hoots boots. I am not zappy to be here. You suck my dick. You shut up. Patrick M. If Patrick Waugh hadn't left his crease, I'd have a lot less. Quotes from Mike Vernon on penalty minutes in his career, said during the Wings Sharks game tonight. I mean, dude, with Wings Avs back in that day, Vernon put up a lot of penalty minutes. CK888, I missed you. I'm sorry, brother. Dan Boylan for 10, a longtime fan of your channel. Yes, I'm a diehard Patriots fan, but our team is historically awful, as we all know, so enjoy your free win tonight. Lol, Yenzer mode activated. With how that touchdown ran, I don't think this is going to be an easy win, brother. I don't think it is. Connor Akers for 2. I need Nick Adams alpha males on the Steelers. Ooh. Presley Harvin, maybe? I mean, I don't know how many of them like Hooters. That's the only question. Couldn't tell you. And Quist Grostafaro. Hey, Tree, I don't know if the Steelers can afford to go to the Super Bowl. Those tickets are really expensive, dude. They can find a way. When there's a will, there is a way. They can go to the Super Bowl. They can get tickets from Tom Grossi. He's going to the Super Bowl today. Fan of the year. Pilot Jesse for 5. Game of the week is brewing. Maybe. Change the score. Maybe I will change the score. You ever think of that? Maybe I will change the score. You're losing your mind. How about that? How about that? I am changing the score. We're in hell. We're in absolute hell. I have to change from 7 to 0, and yeah, definitely is. Well, Elliot, I wish it were 2-0. Unfortunately, now it's 7-0. This is a big pile of bullshit. Jerway for 5. I need Trubisky to throw a pick for my parlay. Sorry, Tree, but not really. I mean, Mitch is good for about 1 or 2 of those a game, so you should be all right there. Should be okay. Mr. Yes for 5. Tree, when does Sully get fired from the Pens? Will you do a video fund? Maybe. The problem with Sully is FSG loves him. What they need to do is fire Todd Reardon, because Todd Reardon sucks. They have too much talent on that roster. They keep trying to jam Eric Carlson and Chris Letang together, yet they're both power play quarterbacks. Eric Carlson works better alone. Like, he's never been one that works well with another power play quarterback. He struggled with Brent Burns in San Jose, for example. So, like, they're both the same. Like, he's more a guy who does well on his own and creates his own space. And they are really checking TJ Watt right now. Chad Ryland now kicks the ball away to our friend Booger McFarland, who will be returning the ball at the 1-yard line down to the 15, inside, breaks a tackle at the 20, down to the 25, and spins towards the 30. Will be taken down by Jonathan Jones, who was benched earlier in the game. But now we will kiss the titties. I got kiss the titties. I'm sorry. I don't have much in terms of titties anymore. I'm very sad, but Mitch Trubisky in one of the worst draft day trades of all time. A quality backup, but unfortunately it's Clutch 28. This is not 1990 levels of pain yet. Go Pats. I mean, it's getting there, though. 1st and 10, single back set for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris going in the backfield now with Allen Robinson in motion, 3 wide out set. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action. Clean pocket for Trubisky. Has to scramble out of the pocket now. Moves out towards the 30, 35. Has a first down and a little bit more. Down to the 40, the 45, and the 46 before he goes out far side. Solid play by the kisser of titties. Gains about 14, and that's a stellar first down. And the clock will still tick despite the Steelers going out of bounds. And I know. They did things. It's terrible. It's terrible. I know. Very, very terrible. Ghost Dog 814. Juan Soto to the Yanks. Your thoughts? I'll do that after this 1st and 10. Another single back set for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fakes the handoff. Goes in motion. Takes it to Najee Harris. Gains about 2. Before Devon Godchaux takes him down at the line of scrimmage, but he's able to move forward just a touch before I say that. But yes, the Steelers did not get a 3-and-out. They actually converted a first down. Maybe they'll get a 3-and-out here. Maybe that's the twist. We'll see. But in terms of Juan Soto, the Yankees have to do something. They're desperate to get back to the playoffs, and the Padres have to shed payroll. Here I am saying Chargers again. But Padres didn't get much. Michael King has 2 years left of control, but not much there. Back to the pistol formation, 2 tight ends, left-hand side. Allen Robinson in motion from far side to near side, 4 at the line for the Patriots at the 47-yard line, 2nd and 9. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Heads past the first hole, pushes forward a touch, gets to about midfield, but not much there. Gains about 3. With Dietrich Wise Jr. in on the tackle, as well as Jawan Bentley. 9:30 left in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6. Midfield. God help us all. The Squid Party for 5. Hey, Tree, I'm once again asking for a Jerry Weinsdorf video. Really tough being a Sox fan. If they move to Nashville, I will quit watching baseball. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, if he relocates, it's shitty. 3rd and 6. Jalen Warren now on the field. Moves in motion towards Mitch Trubisky's right-hand side with trips right. And Pat Freiermuth to the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush for the Patriots. Still looking. Quickly throws down the middle. It's intercepted. Intercepted by J.C. Jackson, the former Charger. But there is paper on the field. There is paper. J.C. Jackson is upset. It's going to be on the Patriots. The payoff has come up. The Steelers are not turning the ball over, thank God. Clay Martin, you call out a pass interference. You did so last week. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. J.C. Jackson with the DPI, and that's an automatic first down. Oh, baby, I can't wait to see this yellow. This yellow is the greatest blessing in the world. Whew. That was going to be ugly. Pass intended for, he's holding him like he's a prom date, so it's, I'd say that's pass interference. I would say that's pass interference. Stolar's emblem for 5. Can we officially say that Vikings game killed the Bills yet? No. What happened? The Chiefs game killed the Bills. 13 seconds killed them. Let's be completely honest here. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Mitch Trubisky out of the shotgun. Allen Robinson in motion far side. Jalen Warren to the left. Patriots showing 5 at the line. Rush 6. Rolls out to his right-hand side. Quickly throws it over to George Pickens. And he's going to be wrapped around and do-si-doed by Jonathan Jones for a gain of about 4 before he's taken down by lack of forward progress. 8:40 left in the first quarter with the 2nd and 6 coming up. David E. for 5. I swear Marty Brodeur put an ancient Quebecois curse on the Devil's net so they never have consistency in goal again. I mean, I don't know what happened with that goaltending. Akira Schmid's been okay, but Vanacek has taken a step back. And they've honestly been power play merchants. They've been terrible 5-on-5. But hopefully with Hughes and Hischier back, they'll be okay. 2nd and 6 with a single back. Jalen Warren in the backfield. Allen Robinson in motion and fakes motion again. 2 tight ends right. 2 wide receivers. 5 Patriots on the line showing nickel. Takes the snap. Quick toss over to Jalen Warren. And he's wrapped up at the line. Darnell Washington cannot keep his guy in coverage. That's going to be on Fernie Jennings. They'll be there with a tackle. It's going to be a loss of 2 with a 3rd down coming up. As I said, Darnell Washington just couldn't keep his block. And, Oh, yeah. Jennings just, ripped him to shreds. And that play was blown up pretty rapidly just because of, We're down to about the 38-yard line, so they are in field goal range. Keyword is hopefully they are. 3rd and 8 coming up. Jalen Warren back in the field. Trips left with George Pickens solo on the right-hand side. Calvin Austin fakes motion. Dime package for the Patriots. 4-man rush. Takes the look. He's done it quickly, and he runs up, and he's sacked. What are we doing here? Mack Wilson with the sack. I thought he saw something, but unfortunately it's... This is, Pickett wouldn't have done that. Seumalo's in the game, though, but it's like Mack Wilson just saw it the whole way, and now they're probably going to have to punt. But they are trying for the field goal. It's a 56-yarder for the Wizard of Boz. Chris Boswell snapped down. The kick is up. Down the middle, and it is good. Thank God. We actually have points. We have points. Thank God. But unfortunately, this is not good for the under 30 crowd. Am I a jinx in that regard too? This be some bullshit. I put money on this, goddammit. This is why I don't gamble often, kids. This is why I don't. Giovanni Rizzotti for 10. Hotboxing in my car right now while watching your stream. Life is good, dude. Thank you. Nothing wrong with some good hotboxing. Always some good hotboxing. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not a weed smoker, but I respect the good hotbox. As long as you're not driving down McKnight Road with LeGarrette Blunt and a police officer's behind you and smells it, you're good to go. Only Giovanni the time for $2. You were in the H-Bomber guy video. I think that's what you're talking about there. Apparently I was. It's like a quick shout out. I saw that last weekend. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but for the most part, it's not my style. I mean, I get why people like it. It's just like, it's not my cup of tea. But at least I wasn't the one being plagiarized. I don't plagiarize. Just as a hint, I try to write out everything I can. So if I get caught for plagiarism, it'll be a shock to me too. That's all I'm going to say. So, and now everyone's going to try and find plagiarism. So I'm screwed. Red Pill Freedom for 5. Do you see Belichick back with the Patriots next year? Maybe. They could trade him. I mean, Washington's going to be looking for a coach. Carolina's going to be looking for a coach. Chicago's going to be looking for a coach too, probably. I think they fire Flus. Chargers, I mean, do they have a decent offense there? I don't know. So it's 50-50, I would say. Chris Zarella, Trees, the Mall in Cranberry Township, nice. I'm headed there on Monday to celebrate my 1-year anniversary with my GF. I haven't been there in a while. Apparently it is nice. Cranberry is just has a lot of traffic, so be careful. There are a ton of really nice areas, especially on 228. They've really expanded that over the past 20 years. But for the most part, it's a lot of traffic. They have not improved the infrastructure there. So be ready to wait, especially on a holiday. Beer League Bro Door for 5. The Steelers have a chance. There's a drive to deep left field by Castellanos, and that'll be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. Mm-hmm. Green Draco 313. Since Pittsburgh doesn't have an NBA team, who is your favorite NBA team? Raptors. I was a fan of the Raptors back in the day. And yeah, TJ Watt is, they're showing the need of the face by TJ Watt. Yeah, and he got clipped again. Zeke Elliott's trying to kill TJ Watt, but he is sitting on the sidelines. He's getting that Toradol. Marco Paredes for 2. Hey, Tree, love the layout. Help for PA Polka. I do. I agree, too. Kickoff away by Boswell. It's going to be taken for a touchback. And TJ Watt will be back on the field. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh. Derps, I feel sorry for the poor souls who still go to those bums games. Yeah, I do. Well, Torrent, the problem is, like, they were going to go after an historian because, like, it's a well-known story. Like that, Illuminati's the other one, too. That's pretty well-known. Like, the one it was like 2 hours of a random, like, James Somerton, who I'd never heard of before that moment. It's a 1st and 10, 6:39 left. Takes the snap. 5-man rush for the Steelers. Throws it up again for Juju Smith-Schuster. And it's way overthrown, incomplete. DeMonte KZ was in the air vicinity, but just out of his fingertips. Now this is the Bailey Zappi that we're used to seeing. Definitely. Mr. Yes for 2. I am 5 to 10 seconds behind you on Prime. I am on Prime. I'm actually doing a broadcast right now. Usually it's locally, but I wasn't able to find it, so I am doing it on the Amazon Prime. And now they're showing TJ Watt in his beautiful mug there. Just getting a little look on the chin, making sure everything's okay there. 2nd and 10, 6:34 left. It's going to be Pharaoh Brown that goes in motion. Bunch set. Zeke Elliott in the backfield. Takes the snap. Handoff over to Zeke Elliott. He's going to get maybe 2 or 3 at best before he's taken down by a smattering of Steelers, including Landon Roberts, who is playing, and Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez making his Steelers debut. Goes from scamming Pokemon cards to doing things on the Steelers' defensive line. We're going to be starting Blake Martinez and Miles Jack by week 16, and I am not looking forward to it. We're going to be at about 3rd and 6. Hopefully they'll stop him right here. 6:03 and ticking. Blake Bailey Zappi out of the shotgun. Gesicki moves out of the option there. 4-man rush. Takes the look. Has pressure in front of him. He's going to throw down the middle. Quickly caught by Hunter Henry, and that's an easy first down, but there is a flag. There is a flag. What's the flag on? It looks like it's going to be on the Patriots. Yep, with the way Hunter Henry's acting. The flags are in. The Steeler bullshit's real. It's offensive pass interference on Hunter Henry. Get those towels out. Thank God. The bribery of the refs is working. Trenton Thompson, it's kind of a ticky-tacky PI, but, not much you can do there. 3rd and 17, Belichick's giving a referee the business that probably never called it. 3rd and 17, trip set, right-hand side. Juju goes out in motion, takes the snap. 4-man rush, quickly just throws a screen over to Zeke Elliott. Just trying to get yardage for the punt. Gets down to about the 27, gains about 8, but it's going to be a punt. Michael Walker, the former Atlanta Falcons starter, will be getting that, and the Patriots are now forced to punt. The 3-and-out coming. Let flag-ons be flag-ons. Yeah, E.T. Poke Scammer was in Pittsburgh. He was in Carolina's practice squad, but the Steelers needed help. They brought him up to the active roster, got him in. Miles Jack is also on the practice squad for the Steelers, so he's getting ready and coming back too, so he'll probably be on the roster in a few weeks. Behringer back to punt. Calvin Austin back to return for the Steelers. Punt skied over to the 20-yard line. Calvin Austin will be taking the return. Gets past one defender, tries to juke, gets past a little bit, gains about 4, but unfortunately not much else there. Going to be taken down by one of the New England Patriots gunners as Mitch Trubisky comes back for another run, and hopefully we'll able to get a touchdown this time. Or a field goal. I don't know. I do not know. Mr. Yes for 5. Notice how the Bolts and Pens have similar win-loss OTL record? I mean, yeah. But with the Penguins, they're on a bit of a skid. They lost back-to-back to the Flyers in overtime. They looked really bad against the Lightning last night. Like, lifeless. And I hadn't seen that from them since 2020. Like, before they... Or 2019, I would say. But it's getting pretty bad. It's getting pretty bad. Alex for 5, just want to take the time to say it only goes 7 years from battling to the AFC to being the newest match in Tank Bowl. Welcome to the 80s, guys. Well, I mean, the Steelers fluke bullshit and random luck, so still plenty of time there. And Alex for 2, can you sing Whole Lot of Money? No, I won't. I will not sing Whole Lot of Money. Thank you very much. There will be no Whole Lot of Money. No Whole Lot of Money. Gingerfest for 2, now for nothing to be scored until the last 5 minutes. I agree. Michael Orm for 5, I missed your message. Sorry, brother. Chris Grostafaro, Caps fan here. Watching Obi play has become sad, and I hate saying that. I mean, with how your power play is worse than the Penguins. You're at like 7%. And Alvy's howitzer just, like he's just ripping howitzers. I don't know if he's going to get the record. Like he's fallen off. And it's kind of sad, but I mean, question is, how much is Nick Backstrom's injury holding back the team? Because that's probably why the power play is not doing well. You still have Carlson, Tom Wilson. I mean, but at the same time, like you do have some interesting youth, but it's not coming in fast enough. And I think that's the problem with the Capitals. They are doing well, but how long can they keep that up? Joseph Naharian, we want Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. Oh, yeah, I got it. Like. We want Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. Woo! Baby. And TJ Watt's going into the blue 10 of doom. That's wonderful. That's truly wonderful. TJ Watt out. You might as well kiss the playoffs goodbye. Kenny Pickett being shown on the screen now. Now he's just observing and watching the game. I wish you were out there, but that's over 2,000 yards passing. For now. The kisser of titties and first down with Najee Harris to his right-hand side. 3 wide out set. 4 wide out set, I should say. Patriots pressing at the line with 4, swapping their D tackles. 4-man rush. Quickly throws over to cut. It's dropped, actually. Deflected over by Pat Freiermuth was the intended receiver. And that's going to be Kyle Duggar, who forced it out of his hands. It's going to be 2nd and 10 with 4:46 left in the first quarter. Nick the Goat, how do you think our game versus Pitt will go? I don't know. I hope not. Yep, they're showing the tightrope surgery. 2nd and 10, 4:46 left, 2 wide out set. Calvin Austin goes in motion. Najee to left-hand side. Robinson goes in motion. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Has a little bit of a hole. Gets about 3 or 4 before he's taken down at the second level. Devon Godchaux in on the tackle, as well as Christian Baremore as well there too. 4:30 left in the first quarter, and it's hopefully going a little faster. Hopefully the Steelers win. If they don't, I'm going to be pissed. Boneless Pizza High Tree, do you think Pittsburgh could be a basketball town if the NBA chose the city for expansion? I don't think so. My problem is it's not a 4-sport city. And we've had so many basketball teams here that have fizzled. I don't think it's going to work. 3rd and 6 out of the shotgun. Jalen Warren now in the game with trips to the left-hand side. George Pickens solo on the right. 4-man rush. Takes the snap. Plenty of pocket time. He's going to throw it deep far side, and it's just way overthrown. Incomplete. Allen Robinson was the intended receiver, but it's another 3 and out, and the punting unit will come back on. I don't know what Trubisky was even throwing for back there, but yeah. Yeah, definitely so. It's the Steelers fans are going to get plenty restless, and we're all pissed. And yeah, this is definitely probably when the luck runs out. We are losing to the New England Patriots. This is fun. Presley Harvin, the greatest punter in the world, back to punt. And it's a fair catch called for as well by Miles Bryant, who's there to return the punt, but he'll be taken down at about the 35-yard line as Bailey Zappi is back. Bailey Zappi is back. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. That's what the kissing titties does. That's why he's a backup. That's why he's a backup. And Scott Leo, which was more painful, watching the 2017 Browns offense or watching the Steelers with Matt Canada as the OC? I'd probably say the Steelers. I watched the Browns were hilarious because they weren't my team. They were just bad. And Lenny Stanfield, for the sake the Steelers can't lose this game. Also, as a Badgers fan, you're welcome for TJ. I mean, for better or worse, I love me some TJ Watt, but he's not out there right now. Nick Herbig's back out there with trip set, shotgun formation for Bailey Zappi. Takes the snap, 5-man rush. Can't really get much pressure. They're just going to throw it over towards Tyquan Thornton. Goes near side. Probably has enough for the first down, unfortunately. But, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be another first down. Clock ticks, 3:35. Fun times, fun times. Andrew St. Pierre for 5. What did you think of the rumor of Rubenstein buying the O's? Get the Angelos family out of there. John Angelos is a fuck. But we'll see if it's a true buy or a minority buy. Time will tell there. It's a 1st and 10, 3:19 left. Single back set. It's going to be Pharaoh Brown that goes in motion. Bailey Zappi takes the snap. Play action. Has to throw up quickly. Pushes up towards the inside. Quickly passed and caught by Juju Smith-Schuster down the middle. Gains about 15, and it's a first down in Steeler territory for the New England Patriots as Bailey Zappi continues to work his magic. Yeah. Accident prone. I didn't miss your super chats. I'm behind. So I see one. Did I miss a second? I'm trying to think. Because the problem is, like, it keeps, like, skipping over some. That might be why. Unless it didn't show the one. But I do see your next one. By the way, accident prone. I do see it. 1st and 10 shotgun formation. Pressure in his face. Has to roll out of the pocket. He's just going to throw it away. It's kind of a duck. And it's caught by one of the ball boys. Zeke Elliott was the closest receiver near side. He did get it back to the line of scrimmage. TJ Watt is back in the game for now. Keyword is for now. Snappy 452. Can you sing? You should post high for the money. So hard for it, honey. And Alex for two. Zappy versus Mitch Limp Biscuit. I missed the 2000s. Whew. Frank Zappy. 2nd and 10. Tyquan Thornton fakes motion. Bunch set right. Single back set for Bailey Zappi under center. Takes the snap. He quickly throws it. And that should have been caught, but it's incomplete. Jalen Rieger, the much maligned Philadelphia Eagle, drops another pass. How am I not shocked by that? And accident prone 1 for 5. How does it feel to know you created a YouTube genre? Meme Chaka posting sports only to watch so many lesser channels surpass you. I mean, dude, it's not surpassing. I don't think it's lesser channels or anything like that. It's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes things come and go. And I got to figure that out. That's the key, accident prone. I mean, I get way too formulaic, I feel like. But that, as I said, I got to figure out that for myself. 3rd and 10, 4-man rush, shotgun formation. He quickly throws down the middle, and it's deflected, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster was there, but Joey Porter Jr. with the deflection. And it's probably punting time for the New England Patriots with 2:14 left. Still back out of the front. Ooh, Duck Hodges sighting. But 4th and 10 coming up. And the punting unit coming out. Bryce Behringer back to punt his own 40. Skies the ball towards the Steeler territory. Calvin Austin back at around his 10. He's not going to take the fair catch. He's actually going to move up about 4 or 5 yards before he's taken down by Chris Board of the special teams unit. Main say that. The Garford 10, did you see T. Law is already practicing again? But dude, at a high ankle sprain, he might start this week, which is crazy if you honestly think about it. Michael Orm, the Seahawks are likely cooked in terms of their playoff chances. That game against the boys last week was blatant ref ball. I can't really blame ref ball when you're the most penalized team in the league. There was some BS there, but the problem is the Cowboys got penalized on a lot of stuff too. I mean, 2 of the drives were touchdowns, but the thing is the Seahawks still had the chance to bury their opponent. Tyler Lockett had a key drop, and Shane Waldron's a fucking moron. Mike McCarthy tried to hand them that game, but Seattle was like, nope, swallow it away. Get it out of here. Alex for 2. You have to sing "Can I Borrow a Feeling" now. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Nah, none of that, dude. None of that. Green Draco 4313. Imagine if this game of the Steelers fans started chanting "Fire Tomlin," dude. If they did that, the entire national media would be pissed. Like they'd be flipping out. It's like, how dare they hate like a coach like that? But it's like, it's like Andy Reid in Philly. Like, he's a good coach. He's well past his expiration date, and he has been for a while. But like, I'm trying to think back. It's like, I mean, he'll find a job pretty quickly if he wants, but at the same time, I think both sides need a change of scenery. But that's just me. Unfortunately, it's never going to happen because the Steelers don't fire coaches. I mean, unless it's something so egregious that they have to, because the team would have completely mutinied. But that's really about it. Kaiser and Gilroy for 10. The second period of the Sharks-Wings game was wild. Sharks came back from 4 goals down in 10 minutes. I saw a Steelers fan in my town, and I screamed while driving, "Stars get Super Bowl!" Sharks scored 4 goals in a row. Maybe that Islanders game wasn't a fluke. And Islanders fans, ooh, I knew you were blowing leads bad, but that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Samuel Martinez for 5. I wish you could do some video game reviews again just for fun. I miss old-time AVGN type vids. Also, I have Pickens, but Pickett hurt. Thought on Pickens. I don't know if Pickens is putting up full effort in a lot of his plays. There's a lot of lackadaisical play, and that's probably why he's not getting open. I don't know what's happening there. But I hope he's not another Claypool where he just wastes his talent just because of just attitude. I hope not. 1st and 10 coming up for the Steelers again. Out of the pistol with Najee Harris a few yards behind Mitch Trubisky. Connor Hayward, the tight end, goes in motion. Patriots pressing at the line, showing blitz at the corners. Still holding, takes the snap, tosses over to Najee Harris, far side, has a few blockers in front of him, and pushes forward for a gain of about 3 down to the 19 with 2 minutes in ticking in the first quarter. 7-3 New England Patriots. That is not a typo. The New England Patriots are winning the football game. George Costanza for 5. Celebrity Deathmatch, Bad NFL Owner Edition. Dean Spanos versus Jimmy Haslam versus David Tepper. Triple threat match. Who wins? Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell. And I think it's Haslam. Haslam can pull some dirty shit. 2nd and 6, 1:30 left. Shotgun formation for the Steelers. 4 men on the line for the New England Patriots with Jaylen Warren in motion. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out right-hand side. He's going to throw a quick check down to Jaylen Warren. Has a bit of a hole in front of him and breaks 2 tackles. Gets the first down. So the Steelers got a first down. Thank the Lord. Yay. We're not Matt Canada. He's going to be down at about the 25-yard line. Jaylen Warren still staying in the game. Jaylen Warren showing his magic there. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. And Jared Froman for 2 Sharks Wings is drunk 8 goals in the second period. Yeah, probably 4 from the Wings, 4 from the Sharks. 1st and 10, Jaylen Warren going back into receiver set. And Najee Harris back in the game in the single back set. 2 tight ends left. Jaylen Warren goes back in motion, takes the snap, hands it off over to Najee Harris. He gets eaten up alive on the corner blitz. Jalen Mills, the former Philadelphia Eagle, back there, read like a book. And not a really good look for the old Pittsburgh Steelers. And we might get one more play in before the end of the first quarter, but it's going to be a 2nd and 11. The Steelers have 35 yards of total offense, which is shocking because I thought there'd be a lot less, or a lot more, but there have been penalties. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trubisky at the line. Patriots out of the nickel. Shotgun formation. Jaylen Warren to his right-hand side. Takes the snap. 3-man rush for the Patriots. Has to look, and now he's just going to run for it. Jukes one defender, and he's just going to slide forward and be taken down by Jelani Tavai as he gains about 2, maybe 3. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for the end of the first quarter. I'm going to need drinks right now because this is a good look. Not. I am not looking forward to this whatsoever. I did not expect the Steelers to take the piss like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yak the Atlas for 5. Fellow Yinzer here from the West End It feels like we're at the end of an era for the Pens and the Steelers. Shake my head, could have been more. Dude, the Pens won 2 cups. The Steelers are the ones you regret because they had a golden opportunity to do anything and they shit the bed because of their own arrogance and a bad defense. And then when they get the defense, the offense goes to shit and it's frustration. I think that's why a lot of fans are pissed. Because, I mean, it's been 15 years and I know like the memories are going to be there, but it's a what have you done for me league. And I don't know if the Steelers are anywhere close for this. Accident Prone 1, I respect your answer. You invented weekly football. Dude, I didn't invent weekly football reviews. You know who did that? ESPN Primetime. I didn't invent shit, dude. Now a ton of terrible Brady-loving channels do them quicker, which means worse to try to steal views. I hate them. I hate Brady. Well, I mean, that dude has his own style. That's the thing. Like, I don't think he's stealing anything. No, nobody's stealing anything. I don't agree with that whatsoever. So I appreciate the response, dude, but as I said, I don't think it's stealing unless you're actively taking lines upon lines of script, which that guy doesn't do. I mean, he does his own thing. People like him. I get why people like him, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm actually on good terms with the guy. We have phone numbers. We text every now and again, so we're cool. I don't have a problem with that guy. And Steven, dare you wish for $1 and $2, Bang Bang Niner Gang? No Bang Bang Niner Gang. And any given Monday morning, hey Tree, once again, thanks for doing the interview back in April. We actually went to the Steelers game last weekend and we had to camp out at Rivers Casino. It was a shit show. Oof. Yeah, it's always a shit show when you're trying to get out. And that Cardinals game was, yeah, definitely. Oh, Matthew, we're definitely rating Tom tonight. I'll be right back, kids. Chair, got a cover for me. This is what all the kids love, live chair reactions. Do what you gotta do. What happened here? Did they throw a pick? Jabril Peppers and, yeah. Fucking hell. This guy stinks! Fucking kill me. This is what happens when I take a piss. This is some fucking bullshit. Oh, by the way, the guy who had the over on the Trubisky, congratulations. Ugh. They fucked the ball very hard, and now it looks like Alex Highsmith is down, which is very great. We are seeing the Steelers season crumble in front of our very eyes. I'm very happy about that. Softest part of the schedule, and we're imploding. This is wonderful. This is the greatest blessing that we have ever received, and yeah, and we're gonna die now. I'm just shit posting right now to numb the pain. Yeah. I have nothing. Z Doctor, being a San Jose native who moved to Columbus, my love for hockey's been murdered this year. Who would you recommend to watch for fun hockey? Vegas. Vegas, if you want high-end talent, Toronto. Boston's more that New Jersey, if you're into power play specialists. And then I would probably say Colorado or Dallas. Probably Colorado. Colorado's a fun team. Vancouver's been very fun, too. I don't know how they do it, but yeah. By the way, everyone who said that Trubisky was a marginal improvement was, going to be the same as Pickett. No, he's not. He's definitely not. Dude, at this point, I want Duck Hodges. Give me Duck Hodges. Where's Cordell Stewart? Bring him in. Bubby Brister. Bubby Brister, even him. He won a Super Bowl with Denver. Bring him in. What's Terry Bradshaw up to? I know Terry Bradshaw's 75. I don't give a shit. Nathan Mahar, no. Duck's not on the roster. He's retired. But I would put in Rick. No Trace McSorley. Trace McSorley will throw 5 picks by now. Ugh. Lone Star for 5. I actually was wondering what prompted the changes from retro video game review to sports for you. I discovered you by your old NES Ice Hockey review. It's been a while, honestly, since I've done that. And Highsmith is now down. Yeah. This is Mason Rudolph might be coming in. Where's Duck Hodges? The fans, the crowd's chanting Mason Rudolph. And 5 years ago, they were chanting for Duck. 2nd and 7 out of the shotgun. Bailey Zappi with Zeke Elliott to his right-hand side. 3 wide out set. 2 tight ends. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Watt has to throw pressure. Quickly throws it. And it's another touchdown for Hunter Henry. This is fucking the tits. You blew it! Yeah. Yeah, this is going absolutely incredibly. And this is totally not our season imploding in front of our very eyes because we had 2 winnable fucking games that they pissed the bed in. Your defense is getting bested by one of the worst offenses in recent memory. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, I know the season was fluke bullshit all around, but come on. Why do you have to do it like this? Ryland's kick is up and it's good. This is fucky. I've made a huge mistake. And yeah, Jabril Peppers was with the interception. Hopefully, Kissing Titties doesn't throw another pick. This is absolutely fine. There are no problems whatsoever. I am very happy. Truly. I know the Steelers can't beat New England, but please, for the love of fuck. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I'm gonna have to go to beer after this because this is ridiculous. I mean, we are down 11, and with this offense, yeah, we need a touchdown now. Oh, Chris Cash. No, I mean, at this rate, you might lose out if you're losing to 2 of the worst teams in football. Like, all you're doing is helping Carolina out and Chicago. Well, Chicago actually. And Alex Highsmith is questionable to return. I want to fucking die. This is fantastic. And I know the Patriots have scored double digits. It's fucking terrible. 14-3, single back set. Allen Robinson goes in motion with Najee Harris, single back set. Robinson goes back in motion. Quick toss over to Najee Harris, and he's wrapped up in the backfield immediately because Darnell Washington can't block. That is, and Fernie Jenkins. That's a loss of 4. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. As you can tell, this is one of the greatest blessings we have ever seen in our fucking lives. Because nobody really gives a shit anymore. The offense can't block. Darnell Washington's had a terrible game. He's had 2 bad blocks. The defense is falling apart because we have no middle linebackers. What the fuck are we doing here? 2nd and 15, shotgun snap. Sorry. Kissin Titties throws over to Freiermuth, and they finally get a forward positive yardage. Mac Wilson with the tackle. Gains about 5. And, yeah, I do need to update the scoreboard. And I don't want to update the scoreboard because you could suck my dick. How's that sound? I don't want to update the scoreboard. Are you kidding me? You think I want to update this fucking shitty-ass scoreboard? I want it to be 7-3 so we at least have a little bit of a fucking chance here. But we don't because the Steelers exist. It is now 14-3, 3rd and 8 with 13:03 left in the second quarter. Shotgun formation again for Jaylen Warren, right-hand side. 3 wide out set. Rush 4. Clean pocket, throws, and it's nearly intercepted again. What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are you throwing to, Mitch? What is this shit? You know what, just for that, I'm going to stop the ball. We are seeing the destruction of a team in real time. Presley Harvin back to punt. I mean, at least you were able to punt it this time. Fair catch called for by Miles Bryant. This is, hold on, I got a shitpost again. Yeah, if the Steelers lose this game, everyone's going to be chanting for Tomlin's head on the streets, and I don't blame them for it. Like, this isn't even playing down to competition. You're just playing like fucking shit. 1st and 10, bunch set for the New England Patriots. Pharaoh Brown in motion, quick toss over to Zeke Elliott, and he just trips up, he falls, and that's going to be taken down by Nate Herbig, the rookie linebacker out of Wisconsin. Ugh. Jesus. Mr. Yes put in the 3rd stringer for Pitt. Yeah. I mean, dude, you're going to need Mason Rudolph. I mean, at this point, like, as I said, get Duck Hodges in there. This is pathetic. Patrick Volk for 5. Steelers got tidy bowl. No, we're not even going to make that. We're going to lose by 40 in that shit. Akoto Kusamoto, trees at me, or does the offense look like they'd rather be anywhere but in a huddle with Mitch? They seem disinterested and disgusted. Not even that. Like, some of Najee's performances were like that, too. 2nd and 11, shotgun formation. Bailey Zappi looks, quickly throws, and it's deflected and dropped by Zeke Elliott. Shockingly. Zeke with the butterfingers. Oddly enough. Snappy 452. We just witnessed the first piss for the pick. No, we didn't. No, we really didn't. It's honestly, it's because of the. It's because of the new logo and new design. That's why it's the new design. 3rd and 11 coming up. Rushing 4. Press at the line. Bunch set for the New England Patriots out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Clean pocket for Bailey Zappi. Plenty clean pocket. Throws his check down to Zeke Elliott. Jukes 1 defender. 2 defenders. Doesn't get to the first down marker, though. He's going to be taken down before then by Pat Pete. And the 4th down and short coming up, and the punt unit will be coming. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Miles Nidorino thought Steeler bullshit will rule the day. How soon can we forget that the Steelers can't beat New England? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even then, like, this is pathetic. New England has one of the worst offenses of recent memory. Yeah, worse than the Steelers. And they're just going to let that go to the end zone. So Behringer goes for touchback, which doesn't matter because Mitch Trubisky's probably going to throw another pick anyway. Because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he throw another pick? Why don't we need another pick? Why can't we do anything? You know, why not? Why not? The Steelers are being thoroughly outcoached again. I mean, on all fronts, offensively, defensively, head coach, special teams. Like this is a joke. Like this is a straight up joke. And I mean, here I am thinking the Steelers could have gotten 12 wins because of their paper soft schedule and how good they looked against Cincy for the most complete win. Is this a price for the most complete win? Is this it? We're down 11 to a tanking football team? Is that why? Trubisky out of the shotgun. Calvin Austin goes in motion. 3-man set. Fakes the motion again. Jalen Warren right-hand side. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out right-hand side. Trubisky's going to look. He goes for it. Runs with his feet. And he's going to gain about 2. And it's going to be taken down by Kyle Duggar. And I don't even know what Trubisky's doing at this point. It doesn't have his options open. He's trying to run, but he's sliding towards the side. He's not even running north-south. He's running east-west. This is pathetic. I mean, Pickett, as injured as he is, could probably do better than this. He wouldn't make a turnover. And number 76 is an eligible receiver. That is Chuksa Korafor, who's back in the game. Hunter Henry now going in the tent. The blue tent of doom where he'll be injected with Toradol for a concussion. 2nd and 7, 2 tight ends set. 5 at the line for the New England Patriots, showing the nickel. Jalen Warren in the backfield, and it's going to be probably an illegal formation coming up, and we are going to do it again. It's a gain of 2 if it stands with Jelani Tavai with the tackle there, but it's see how this goes. This is great. This is great. Can't you tell? I am so fucking excited to watch Steeler football. It was a great idea to watch Steeler football. One of the greatest ideas I've ever had in my fucking life. Oh, OEO, like, I mean, are we really entitled if we want an offense that can at least be average? Like, we're playing like shit against 2 of the worst opponents. Now, false start on the offense. False start on the offense. The whole team's playing like fucking shit. And the penalties decline. So, honestly, it's a 3rd down. It's a 3rd down, too. But, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Enter place 55 for 2 shit posting to numb the pain. Story of my life. Yep, I agree. Irvin Alvarado for 10. These graphics are nice, tree. It's really impressive. The background, will you change it as you experiment with this format? As for the game, I'd rather build Lego sets, which I did with a McLaren F1 Big Boy. Ooh, you got a McLaren. There you go. More entertaining than this. 3rd and 5. 3 wide out set coming up. Shotgun formation for the kisser of titties. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. And he's just going to chuck it deep far side. And it's off the hands of Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson dropping the ball. That's fantastic. That is the most greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. It was probably deflected at the line too. But the Steelers aren't doing shit. And I am fucking stunned. All the Steelers fans are stunned. Thank God I didn't pay money to see this shit. I fucking hate life. Why are we even doing that on a 4th and 5? Presley Harvin has a bit of a shanked punt. And it's going to go at about the 40, and it's a bounce. And, yeah, I need drinks. I'll be back. Fuck this. Why the fuck did I agree to stream this shit? Baby, we are numbing the pain tonight. Blockhouse Pumpkin. It was part of a grab bag, but, yeah. Yeah, 2,400 people are here to see Salt. You're going to get Salt. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely getting Salt right now. We are We are fucking the ball. League FX, you've seen a team win the Super Bowl. It might be a bit before you see it again, though, with this rate. The thing about winning a Super Bowl, you get the hunger again after a while, and you don't want the good times to end. It's the same thing with the Penguins. That's why they keep pushing and going all in, doing this stuff, and it's like, yeah, as I said, shit posting to numb the pain again. Cheers, kids. Accidental Prone, no, I don't know El Prestador. I know of his work. I've used it before in the 0-16 Cleveland. I've used his work, but I do not know him, unfortunately. So I never talked to the guy. Grayman Media, who's better, Captain Pitt or Captain Chesapeake? Captain Pitt. It's got to be Captain Pitt, dude. Alex Schroeder, Charlie Batch up next, dude. Charlie Batch is probably doing a postgame show. Stretch him up. Come on. This is bad. Stephen Dury, wish Tommy Maddox 02 version? Dude, I mean, Tommy Maddox 02 would probably be better than this. I mean, Tommy Maddox didn't get good until he got back from the XFL, but, I mean, dude, it's like, come on. I'd take 94 Tommy Maddox at this point. Paroli, are we still taking Neil O'Donnell? No, fuck Neil O'Donnell. That name triggers me. He ruined my childhood. Fuck Neil O'Donnell. Richard Worcester. Refs couldn't reverse that interception. Don't worry, we can't score in the red anyway. Well, they did score in the red, so congratulations. Good field position for the Patriots. Single back set. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. 1st and 10 with Zeke Elliott in the backfield. Hands off over to Zeke. He's got a bit of a hole, and he's still pushing forward. Gains about 3. TJ Watt in on the tackle, but Ryan M. Dennis Dixon. Yeah, Dennis Dixon work. He was good in the preseason for a year. Where's Chris Oladikin up to? The 7th round pick. Second and 7 coming up. Bailey Zappi, single back set, 3 wide out set. 5 men rushed on the line for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rush 4, takes the snap, quickly throws it over towards the tight end, Pharaoh Brown. Breaks a tackle because nobody can tackle. Gains 3, though, before he goes out of bounds and slides. Landon Roberts missed the tackle, so at least he's injured. But at the same time, it's, yeah. This is fantastic. This is pathetic. This is straight up pathetic. And hopefully stop. The Steelers have 43 yards of offense. They only got the field goal because of penalties. And 139 yards of offense. Like even the defense is playing like shit. And that's Mike Tomlin's baby. He loves that defense. But they can't get pressure on the offensive line. And this is weak. Like this offense is terrible. They're looking like the prime Patriots again. This is terrible. 3rd and 3, snap down, quickly throws a slant down the middle to a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster. He's down to the 25-yard line, gain of 25. What the fuck are we doing here? Seriously, what the fuck are we doing? Why is Juju Smith-Schuster that wide open on an inside fucking slant? Where's the coverage? Where the fuck is the coverage here, man? Mink is down the middle, Landon's down the middle. Was that Michael Walker's guy? It has to be his guy because he's double teaming him. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? They're playing like fucking shit. This is pathetic. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, fakes the screen. He throws it down the middle, and it's wide open to Hunter Henry for a touchdown on a far slant. What the fuck are we doing? Seriously, what the fuck are we doing? Get your heads out of your fucking asses, for fuck's sake! This might be worse than the Browns game because at least the Browns were good. This game's fucking trash. A tight end beat a corner and a safety on an outside route. What the fuck? What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing here? Is this supposed to be a good moment? Is this supposed to be like, am I fat, sassy, and spoiled for watching my team self-destruct against a bunch of terrible 2-win teams that are openly tanking and that should have gotten you in a playoff spot, and now you're pissing it away and you're making Bailey Zappi look like Tom fucking Brady? What the fuck are we doing here? Dead serious. Nobody fucking showed up. Nobody cares. Nobody's getting coached. Bill Belichick's pantsing the Steelers like he always does. What's happening? What's the game plan? What's the modus operandi? Where's the motivation? What's happening here? You're at fucking home against two of the worst teams in football. You're taking the piss. You're costing yourself a fucking playoff spot right now. I know 1 week is fine. You expect to come out of there guns a-blazing. You have shit the bed again and again and again. This is why everyone's pissed about Tomlin, because this shit keeps fucking happening. It's happened for over 10 years now. Rudolph's not going to change a thing. The offensive scheme's garbage. You need Pickett, goddammit. Ryland back to kick. And there's a touchback. You know, I expected, a good game. I expected like 9-3 because the Steelers aren't good. It's a shotgun for Trubisky, takes the snap, throws a screen over to Jalen Warren, but we actually get yardage. We get a first down. Jalen Warren, he should run the offense because he's the only one who could fucking do anything on this team. He is literally the only person who could do this on this team. Like, what are we doing? And I've said this like 10 times. What are you doing during the week? What is your scheming? Did you just say, oh yeah, we're playing New England, we're looking past our opponent again? Jalen Warren's comments were pretty damning this week about how they looked lightly on their opponent. If they did it fucking again, that's damning on coaching, and it's happened fucking repeatedly. Oh, it's a reverse to Calvin Austin. Can we get something here? Yes, we can. We actually got something going. We might be past midfield again authentically. It's a first down. That's wonderful. See? Offense. Keep going. Fucking hell, dude. I'm trying to update the score. It's just, giving me shit. Okay. It's just very slow, probably because of all the salt and the bitterness. 1st and 10, shotgun formation, 4-man rush, cornerback blitz, and he barely sees it, throws a check down over to Connor Hayward. Does get positive yardage, though, into the Patriot territory down to the 46. So, at the very least, there is something going on there. Thank the Lord. I did finally update the score, so you are good there. Big Stinky, don't worry. Alcohol will be numbing the pain tonight. I'll be taking shots by the end of this because... Warriors win. We're at the point where we're demanding Mason Rudolph. It's fucking bad. Sorry, I meant Calvin Austin. My bad. The anger's getting to me. Halfback toss over to Najee Harris. He does get the first down, so there is that. Well, Sven Gluli, he's had a regular play over the past couple weeks. He played against Jacksonville, and he did not look good there either. And now they're just going out of the no huddle. I think they're doing it as a third down and about inches. And they'll do the quarterback sneak. He does get the first down. I love when both sides try to do like it's first down or fourth down, and it's probably the same. Froblade, Freiermuth has been thrown to a couple times, but for the most part, he hasn't really been there. Carl Singleton for 2. I'm rooting for Kenny as a Texans fan. Yeah. I mean, but Kenny's not playing right now. Kenny would not have thrown that interception. Kenny would be doing better than this. It would probably be something like, I mean, with how bad the defense is, probably 14-6. Coach Bill Basketball for 10, watching the George Brett documentary on MLB Network. Future clickbait sports punishment for you should be to reenact the George Brett going crazy after the Pine Tar home run. Ooh. Yeah. Out of the 41-yard line, Darnell Washington goes in motion. Patriots with 4 on the line. Handoff over to Jalen Warren. Gains about 3. Down to the 35-yard line. If you're just tuning in, thank you for dealing with my salt and yelling. It's 21-3. Fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. Well, 21, I thought the Steelers were turning a corner after firing Cannon. Yeah, George Pickens isn't doing shit. George Pickens is not there. Like, what if it's one receiver that becomes a cancer, there's a problem. If it's 2, that's an issue. If it's nearly every single fucking receiver that has been on the Steelers for the past 10 years, that's a trend. Trubisky throws and it's deflected incomplete, but there is a flag. The yellow paper is saving the Steelers again. That's going to be probably a pass interference on Kyle Duggar. Thank God. Freiermuth was the intended receiver there. George Pickens is probably getting traded for a second-round pick this year. So, Chicago, I know you don't have your second-round pick, but if you do want a wide receiver with some upside again, if you want to gamble, go there. Carolina, you could use your second-round pick. You can get another Joey Porter Jr. It might be okay. And it's pass interference on the defense. Yep, Duggar's going to be charged with the holding like a prom date. And it is what it is. David Lim for 2. Who are ya? Who are ya? No, we're frauds. That's what we are. Hockey hack for 2. You should be watching hockey. I really should. But, I mean, with how bad the Penguins are, I don't think I should be watching them either. That power play is fucking lifeless. And Veggie Bad for 2. Did Trubisky slather driveway on the field? Yeah, probably did. Probably did. Red Pats 85. If it helps, this game is pissing off more Pats fans now by screwing our draft chances. Never thought I'd top that sentence. Yeah, Bill Belichick loves trolling Steelers fans. 1st and 10, single back set in field goal territory. Jet sweep over to Jalen Warren. Gets positive yardage and still going. Gains about 4. Jawan Bentley was the first to contact him. Jalen Mills was also in on the tackle. Kevin G. Claypool just had surgery, so he's week to week. So he is on the active roster. Hasn't really played much, though. Habeas Gravis. Yep, the old Bill Hillgrove saying. I love Bill Hillgrove. He's such a treasure. Black Yoshi. I mean, the Ducks are at least doing okay. They at least had a decent start. And David Lim for 2. New Zealand. Did we just travel back to 2013? Yeah, I think so. 2nd and 6. Freiermuth goes in motion out of the shotgun for the Pittsburgh Steelers with Najee Harris to the right-hand side. 5 at the line with a heavy blitz coming. He throws quickly down the middle. It's... Holy shit, it's caught! Deontay Johnson got a touchdown! The kisser of titties did something. Holy fucking shit! Hey, Steelers finally showed up. Maybe if our defense could fucking stop something, I'd be a little bit happier. But unfortunately, that means the under 30 crowd like me is very sad because it somehow went over 30. How the fuck did this become a scoring shootout? I don't know. And I don't care. Kids, this is why you don't trust me with gambling advice, and this is why I don't really gamble. Every time I do, it bites me in the ass. Fucking script writers. Hold on. I have to reverse the jinx. Hold on. I have to do the freezing cold take for that one. I'm sorry. It's This is what I get for taking the under. This is what I get for taking the under. Mr. Yeso is most likely to be 12-5 first, Cleveland or Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't know if either make it to 12-5. Because, I mean, with Cleveland, it's they're just injured to hell. That's the problem. Even on defense, they're starting to fall apart. Pittsburgh just is, the magic's run out. Adam Wetstein for $279. Chad Kelly kicking himself for signing for 3 years in the CFL. Not really. Chad Kelly had his chance, but then he invaded and got chased out with a vacuum cleaner. Sports Talk Chug, Belichick is screwing our tank FR life. No. This is, Belichick doesn't give a shit about tanks. Trust me on this. He's probably not here next year. Chicken My Nuggets for 5 tonight on Why Is This Still a Thing? Yeah, I agree. The Squid for 5. Do you miss some tree? No, I don't miss Canada. Fuck Canada. I miss Kenny Pickett. Terry D, and I have a bunch. I'm sorry, I have a bunch to get to. I completely understand, but in my ranting and raving, I completely fell apart. You deserve this shit show. This is retribution for you jinxing both the Brewers and the Rays. Make sure you keep your jinxing away from the Packers and the Lightning. Otherwise, your beloved Penguins will suffer the same fate. Dude, the Penguins are already there. Have you seen how bad their power play is? They're 0 for their last 30 or 31. They haven't scored a power play goal in almost a month. It's fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. Grumpy 1 for 5. Why is D coordinator Austin getting a pass? What defense has he coordinated his entire career that has been ranked top 20? What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's easy. Tomlin is the one that runs this defense. That's his baby. Terrell Austin's just the guy that's more the representative figurehead. The one to blame there is Tomlin, because that's his Tampa 2. And the problem is you're useless if you can't get pressure on the quarterback with the 4-man rush and if you don't have good inside linebacker play. Guess what the Steelers haven't had in the past few, today? No pressure on the quarterback and no good inside linebacker play because of injuries. Dan Allenbaugh, this is Blockhouse Pumpkin Ale. I'm going to absolutely need another after this because this is definitely a game. And it's going to be returned at the goal line. That's going to be Ty Montgomery there. And that was a foolish decision. He's down to the 21. He could have gotten to 25. Hopefully the Steelers can do something and bring out the bullshit. Because Wizard Chap, well, the problem is he was choosing that because of a reverse jinx, and now it's fooling him. We know how this goes. Come on. Carl Singleton for 5 Tree. I know you don't like the NBA, but I think that you would look good in a Milwaukee Bucks jersey. You did say that during clickbait. I might be maybe a Dame jersey, but otherwise, I don't know. Azorius for 10. Happy holidays, Tree. Dude, happy holidays to you too, and happy holidays to everyone out there. Happy Hanukkah for those who celebrate as well. Unnecessary roughness on New England. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. That's unnecessary roughness on Brendan Schooler. That is the second-year player out of Texas, undrafted free agent. He's pushing Godwin Ikwe-Bikwe. And Ikwe-Bikwe kind of flopped there. And Joe Judge is just flipping out on him. It's like, dude. Joe Judge sighting in 2023. It's special. Is he having a pizza party too? Oh, sorry. Oregon Ducks. Sorry, Yoshi. I didn't realize it. I thought it was Anaheim. My bad. But I'll go to Azores after this first down here as well. Bunch set for the Patriots. Zeke Elliott single back in the backfield. Hands off over to Zeke. Has a big hole up the middle. Gets a little bit past the first level. Gains about 5 down to the 15. And also for Azores, my Titans unfortunately suck and need to rebuild. Do you think the Tits should trade Henry and Tannehill? And if so, what do you think they could realistically get for him? You're not getting nothing for Tannehill. He's getting cut at the end of the year. Henry, they tried trading him this past year. You're not going to get much for him. He's too high mileage. So you're probably going to end up cutting him too. So I think you're not going to get anything for either or. It definitely is a thing. So Azores, I think we're in the same boat. The problem is the Steelers are in denial and they don't like to rebuild. They tried to retool on the fly, and this is what you get. You get this half-ass shit. 2nd and 6, empty set, shotgun formation, 5 wide out set. Steelers going back in the nickel. 4-man rush, takes the snap, quickly has it, throws it over the middle, going to be caught by Tyquan Thornton, gets the first down and more. Sorry, that's Ty Montgomery. With more down about a 15-yard gain. They're making Bailey Zappi look like Tom Brady again. This is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Stephen Dariowish for 4. Wave those towels. Oh, we're waving them terrible towels. We're waving them terrible towels. Woo! Fuck my life. Jets Mets for 2. High Tree, welcome to watching a Jets game. I mean, dude, the Jets at least play good defense. Steelers pressuring at the line. Shotgun formation. Bailey Zappi audibling and hot rodding at the line. Bunch set. 2 tight end set. Takes the snap. Rushing 4. Quickly throws an out route. It's going to be caught by Tyquan Thornton. Not going to get much. Maybe about 3. But it's going to be down to the 2-minute warning, which is thank fucking fuck. Because thank fucking fuck. Jason Blessing for 5. Don't worry, man. Y'all will revert to prime Killer B and Steel Curtain when you face the Colts next week. I don't know, man. I mean, dude, with how terrible they look against cakewalk opponents, I can see them putting up a fight against Baltimore. For whatever reason, I can really see that. But, I mean, they've had a lot of fluke wins this year. But, you know, I expected a little more success, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I mean, Ravens dropped 9 passes, Brett Maher missed 3 kicks, and Josh McDaniels is a fucking idiot. But at the same time, it's, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Kevin Wong, tonight on Where's My Liquor? It's in the kitchen. I'm going to get more later. Rubber Ruff for 5. High Tree, this is one of my first football games I watched in full. I'm not joking. What the fuck is going on with Steeler football? That's easy. Team's playing like shit. The team is playing like absolute shit. This is not playing down to competition. They are just playing like absolute ass. The offense looks like it doesn't want to be there. They're lackadaisical. They are not finishing their blocks. Mitch Trubisky is making bad reads, bad routes, terrible passes all around. He should have had multiple interceptions by now. The defense is pretty much spent. They can't get pressure on the quarterback. The Patriots O-line's doing well. They're making Bailey Zappi look like Tom Brady. And honestly, there are a lot of holes in coverage, zone schemes, and they are picking them apart again because that's what Bill Belichick does best. Whole team's playing like shit. That's the real reality of the situation. Unfortunately, we're seeing it happen in real time. And that's why I'm yelling at the TV. Maximad for 2. Days of Our Steelers is back on the menu, boys. Might be, unfortunately. Alex Hergen for 15. Question, can we consider the Pats' only offense away from being decent since the defense doesn't let much points in? And the thing is, your defense is actually without 2 of its best weapons in Matthew Judon and Christian Gonzalez. So that's more on Belichick still being a good defensive mind. The problem is the offense is fucking ass. And Mac Jones is gone. So, yeah, Mac Jones is probably going to trade for like a 6th. If that. I mean, they ruined that dude. Whew. Generic YouTube name here for 5 Canadian. What would need to happen this and next week to get a Days of Our Steelers segment? Probably this. I want to fucking die. Connor Thompson for 5. Work for the Tommy Nobis. Yes, for Falcons' first pick. As a vocational teacher, hope you're good. Got a job I finally like. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Congratulations, brother. Cheers to that. 2nd and 7 coming up at the 36-yard line. Empty set shotgun formation for Bailey Zappi. The New England Patriots. Steelers rush 5. Clean pocket throws to the outside, but it's actually deflected. Ty Montgomery had an easy catch for about 4, but unfortunately he bobbled it out of bounds. That's what got him cut in Green Bay. That and the fumbles. But 1:56 left in the second quarter. Gonna need a stop here, and hopefully you can get it back. But, yeah. Mac Jones to the WNBA, dude. He'd probably fall apart there, too. Let's be real. The Steelers fans are coming out with the towels. Empty sit shotgun formation for Bailey Zappi again. 3rd and 7 coming up. Steelers in the press coverage, rushing 5 at the line. Zeke Elliott moves back into the formation, takes the snap. Zappi quickly throws it. It's going to be a first down caught by Hunter Henry at the 43-yard line. So it's another catch. Trenton Thompson was in on the tackle, the emergency safety that was coming in for a certain Keanu Neal. But it's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up for the New England Patriots once again. Steelers out of the nickel, showing 5 at the line. Shotgun formation for the New England Patriots. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and Zeke Elliott right-hand side. So we're looking at a 1-1-3 formation. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. Good pressure in his face, and they finally get pressure on him. A big sack. A sack by Landon Roberts at the hole. hole on the line, and the Steelers finally got something done. Thank fucking fuck. Jesus Christ. Whew. Thank God for that. Landon Roberts with an interesting defensive scheme. Pulls the pressure. Couldn't pull off in time. And unfortunately, what that means is an easy sack for Landon Roberts. Good shit. Best defensive play they've had all game. Bailey Zappi's kind of favoring his elbow there, so he's hoping that everything's going to be okay there, but we'll see. We will absolutely see. Maybe we'll see some Malik Cunningham for once. 2nd and 20 coming up for the New England Patriots as the Steelers take a timeout to hopefully burn some clock. They're going to be at the 33-yard line of the New England Patriots. Pressure in his face, 5-man rush. They're just going to rush the clock now. Minkah Fitzpatrick takes him down before the line of scrimmage, loses about 1, and the Steelers will take their final timeout. We're going to be at about 1:15. We're there. Chicken Mind Nuggets for 5. At this point, the Steelers should put Presley Harvin in at QB. I mean, Presley Harvin has an impressive leg. I don't know about his arm. Maybe it could be something decent. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley, I predicted days of our Steelers, and that's exactly what we're getting. Don't put that evil on me, dude. Do not put that evil on me. Mr. Yes, Mike Tomlin says, the standard is the standard, and we're not living in our fears. Even though they are definitely living in their fears right now. At least if I can say that myself. Manny Pie for 2. Thoughts on the NBA in-season tournament? They're just doing that to try and bolster attention for the regular season games before, like, in football year. 3rd and 21 with a shotgun formation. Ooh. Bailey Zappi's actually got a little bit of blood. That's where the pain's coming from. Good zoom in from that camera. Oh, Bailey Zappi saying he's good, so we'll see that about time. He got a boo-boo. I mean, we'll see about getting a boo-boo. Brad, I don't know if Tomlin's getting traded. They'll never fire Tomlin. They'll never get rid of Tomlin. That's the sad part. Ike White, there goes my fantasy. Elmo, thanks Steelers defense. I mean, I don't think anyone expected this. They're just going to hand it off to Zeke, and he rushes up to about the 38-yard line, so gains maybe about 8 or 9, but it's going to be nowhere close to a first down. They're just going to be content with letting clock run down to about 20 seconds and then punt the ball away. Yeah, they're content with burning the clock down. The Steelers do get ball at half, so there is that, but at the same time, the Steelers they're playing like shit. That is the real reality. They're playing like shit. And the Sharks won an OT. Huh. That's how it is. Not bad. Behringer is back to punt. And they're just going to let this clock burn down. We're at about 35 seconds with 5 seconds left on the play clock. And now they will take the snap. No, they're actually going to do a delay of game. And now they'll do the snap. So they have about 29 seconds left. Gain about 5 extra yards. They're just trying to burn some time. Derek LeBlanc for 5. Pats fans here. Why do you think the Pats always beat them? Because Belichick's a better coach than Tomlin. He always outcoaches him. And the Patriots will be calling a timeout. So that's really about it. Sergio P for 2. Mac Jones could never. Dude, I wish Mac Jones were starting. I mean, the Giants fucking beat the Patriots. The Patriots have been fucking ass. Chris Guastafaro, you sure Matt Canada was the only issue? I mean, no Kenny Pickett hurts too. I mean, Trubisky's been pretty bad. I mean, the problem is the defense now because they have nothing else. The defense has been the real issue right now. And it's embarrassing. Like, this is bad. Calvin Austin's going to pick it up, and he bobbles the ball, and he has to stop at the 9-yard line and fall. And he's going to be taken down there by Brendan Schooler, who was there with a personal foul earlier, but it didn't matter. So, yeah. Guillermo C24 for 5. I know it's not much, but here, Tree, to get you one more beer to drink. Dude, I got plenty of beer in the fridge, so I'm good there. I prepared. Don't worry, Tree. Wins and losses don't matter in football. Oh, sorry, that's only for college football. Thanks, College Football Playoffs Committee. Right? Of course it doesn't. You know what I mean? Florida State had an easier schedule, but it is what it is. And the Steelers are just going to knee the ball down. But, yeah, it's 21-10. It's at halftime, and we are 21 shades of fucked. We are, yeah. Fucking kill me. I am so happy right. RBT, I am fucking sad. I'm very sad. Because this is pretty much... HT. Yeah. This is definitely not ideal, if I say so myself. Yeah. That happened. Can we just restart the game? And yeah. Yeah. I don't even have any memes to say, but yeah. Yeah. Definitely Oh, great. Grossi's rating now. Hey, Grossi Posse. I want to fucking die. I want to die. Can you kill me now, please? I have no interest in this bullshit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, let's get Grossi here. So we'll do a counter raid in the meantime. I mean, Grossi's still going. But I do want to die. Kids, it's counter raiding time. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I want misery. I really want misery. I'm gonna need more beer. I'll be right back. I need more drinky poos because this team is driving me to death. Fuck everything. Fuck my life. Fuck the bullshit. I want to die. I want to die. I have no interest in this bullshit right now. The Thomas DeGrassi raid is coming. I agree. Joseph Karasu, worse than the Bengals game in 2021. I mean, I don't know if it's that bad, but it's down there. I mean, losing to Ryan Finley. Ooh. Maxwell Patterson for 5. Super Bowl? Now we're kissing titties. Hold on. I got to do this real quick. The Steelers are kissing titties! Woo! Bell's Double Cream Stout. Mark Brewster, I'm fucking dying on the inside. My body is slowly withering into a state of decay. And unfortunately, I am feeling like I am on the brink of death right about now. My body and my optimism is slowly dying. I fell headfirst into the hopium, and I thought that the Steelers could do something, and unfortunately now I am in a state of existential crisis because unfortunately every single fear I had about this team is proving true, and I fucking hate it. I want to fucking die. Matthew R., yes, this is a green screen. Definitely a green screen. As you can see, there's like a little motion with my hand. So, yeah, that's definitely a green screen there. It's a good green screen. I got it a couple years ago, so it works out. Is Yodu for 5? Plot twist, the Patriots will go up 28-3, and the Steelers will rally to win the game in OT. I mean, I don't know about that. Kill me. Roseman22, hey Tree, appreciate your content as it got me through pretty much all of high school and now college so far. I know this is a football video, but thoughts on the Soto trade? I'm a Padres fan trying to cope with a sick punch. I mean, the Padres had to shed payroll. That's the problem. I mean, losing their RSN killed them. It was unsustainable. And unfortunately, the Padres had a lot of money locked up in the likes of Xander Bogaerts, Yu Darvish, and Robert Suarez. So that's why they're going to lose him, Blake Snell, and Josh Hader, maybe more. Michael King's a solid get, but the problem is he only has 2 years left of value left in him. Yeah, they're actually trying to do something like that, but yeah, it's don't worry. Sam Nazarandine for 5 Steelers getting booed more than a Casper the Friendly Ghost episode. Have a beer on Mitri. I mean, dude. I mean, you have 2 back-to-back home games against 2-win teams. You might lose both, which is, it's damning. These 2 losses, if they occur, might cost them a playoff spot. I mean, but the Steelers can always get their their winning season because that's all that fucking matters, even though you lost to 2 of the worst teams in football. Yeah, it's totally what fucking matters, right? Because you know they're going to win against Seattle and Cincy and then put the false hope and then lose in the final week because they had to have a bunch of bullshit happen that didn't happen. Yeah, that's totally what I want to fucking see. I'm looking to do a video. It's a Yinzer's manifesto because, like, the way the teams run, it needs to change. Like, the Steeler way has to evolve. It has not evolved. They still think they can run things like they did in the mid-2000s. They don't have the talent nor the personnel to be able to do that anymore. They're cheap with their assistants. They're cheap with their organization. They're too stubbornly loyal. And honestly, like, I feel like they favor more nepotism picks and fan service than they really do building a winning franchise. If you look at a lot of the sons and brothers and relatives, like it's run like a glorified mom and pop. They're the Bears with a shinier coat of paint. That's all they are. The problem is it's frustrating because you see the same shit happen over and over again. And every time I think they're going to get out of it, they never do. I've been saying it for a little bit. Coaching's the biggest issue on the team. And it's not just Tomlin I'm talking about. It's the assistants. It's the coordinators. It shouldn't have taken that long to fire Matt Canada. He should have been gone last year. But they didn't because the Steelers organization is cheap and they don't want to pay multiple coaches. We're like the Steelers in the late 80s right now when Noel was well past his expiration date. You had an uninspired offense and you had a defense that was doing just enough. You might be able to sneak into the playoffs, maybe win a game in the worst case scenario. But for the most part, you're in the same boat. It's mediocrity. You're not going to win anything like this. And unfortunately, that's how it is. Veltri, I mean, the problem is Tomlin's never getting fired. That's the problem. Because what really should happen is, I feel like for both parties, they need to separate just because it's run its course. It's like Andy Reid in Philadelphia. Like, I mean, Noel had his expiration date here. Cowher had his expiration date here. Tomlin's had his expiration date here. It happens. It happens to every coach. Hell, it's happened to Belichick. And Belichick is one of the best coaches of this generation. It's inevitable. The game evolves. It passes people by. It'll pass me by. It'll pass a lot of people by. Oh, Daniel Grant. Oh, it's absolutely mediocrity, dude. When you only win 3 playoff games in the span of 10 plus years, and most of those were because since he self-destructed, Miami played their backup quarterback and you played Alex Smith in Kansas City. Like that's mediocrity. Oh yeah, Cooper the Trooper. Yeah, we should raid. Honestly, get my mind off this shit. Let's see if I can do something here. Is there any raid we can do? Ooh. Well, we're the second highest stream. Grossi's number 1, obviously. I'm not surprised by that. That dude knows how to put on a good show. Raiders report chiseled Adonis. Should I rate Adonis? Ooh. Let's rate Adonis. I would love to rate chiseled. Let's rate Adonis. Yeah. This is a mess. This is definitely something. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Actually, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, Chisel says jersey off, so you know what? Jersey off. Let's go. Jersey off, baby. Welcome to hell. I know that. Well, it says one possession game. Yep. Sorry, I'm talking with Chisel Adonis right now. So but yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Raid the Steel Twins. You know what? Let's raid the Steel Twins. Let me see if I can find them. I've raided them before. But let's see what else we got. Arthur Motes. Let's see if I can get a smaller channel right now. Team SOS. Tino's Time. Joey Wagner. Law Nation Sports. Steel Twins. Oh, yeah. Steel Twins actually have a decent following right now. I want to see if I can... let me see if I can find someone smaller here. Pro Football Demon... Broshmo, Nuke the House, Jaguar Gator. You know, let's rate Jaguar Gator. I like that dude. Give him a little shout out. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. But let's do a few super chats in the meantime, though. Benjamin King, lifelong Browns fan, longtime Tree fan. Sorry for your pain. Have some money, you crazy yinzer. Go get yourself some nice Dan and Pantanat. Pantanat. Dude, that's actually a nice little store. We'll give it that. Scott Carter, I'm getting flashbacks to the Browns wildcard game. Yeah. I don't think he realizes I'm getting rated. Oh, Jaguar Gatorade. There you go. Please save me. No, please. Yeah, we're 3-9 against Belichick. This is how it is. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, how we have to do it here. But the Patriots will be kicking off to the Pittsburgh Steelers right about now. Gonna need points. Chad Ryland out to kick it away. Kicks it far side. It's going to be taken down by Booger McFarland. That's a little bit of a bounce down to the 5-yard line, down to the 10. Tries to juke away at the 15. Tries to get inside. Can't really get much else. Taken down by Chris Board at about the 16, 17-yard line. Bit of a fisticuff action happening over there. But unfortunately, not much happening there. Scott Carter, I'm getting flashbacks to the Browns wildcard game. Not as bad as it was, but I wouldn't say it's that bad. But at the same time, it's, yeah. Yeah. I want to die. I really want to die. I expected something a little better, though. That's what I'll say there. First and 10 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 14:54 left in the third quarter. I should realize that because it just started. Shotgun formation with Najee Harris right-hand side. Four-man rush. Snap there. Pressure cleaning his pocket. Has to throw it immediately as a screen to Najee Harris. And he's met up immediately by Jelani Tavai. And it's going to be a gain maybe of nothing or one at best. It's, hold on. I got to do the capitalization. Always got to do the capitalization. Fred B. Actually, this might be Godwin Igwe Bikwe. You're right. I'm sorry, dude. This is why I'm not a pro play-by-play commentator. Also, because I'm drinking. Play-by-play guys don't drink. Second and 10 coming up. Hopefully, Trubisky can get over 100-yard shotgun formation. Fakes the draw handoff over to Najee Harris. Gains about 5, maybe 6 down to the 23-yard line. And that's going to be with the tackle there. I got to look at my notes over here. A Christian Barmore over there with the tackle. And Black Butterfly. We're in this together, my friend. I've been depressed all week as a NOLA alum. Lasai, something has to give. I know. We're heartbroken. I get you, babe. I'm sorry. DDRM SDR Pro. Hey, if pick 6 makes it 28-3 with Voodoo Magic. No, unfortunately, we didn't get that. Rayson Patel for 2. Pat's fan here. I'm asking myself why we were winning because Steelers happened. Empty set shotgun formation. Steelers throwing pressure at the line. 4-man rush. Quickly throws it over to Pat Freiermuth. And that's a first down for the Steelers. Thank the Lord. Josh Duggar in on the tackle as well as Jalen Mills. We're down to about the 28-yard line or so. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Joe S for 5. I was so detached from watching the Patriots pain, and now I have to scroll back up because I am way behind on my streams. I'm so sorry about this. Where am I at? Here we go. I was so detached from watching the Pats this year, but my favorite streamer covering them is a true joy. Cheers, mate. Keep up the hustle. Go, Pats. It's going to be a reverse to Jalen Warren, and he's going to be eaten up in the backfield for a loss of about 6. That's wonderful. Miles Bryant was in on the tackle. That was a reverse that went nowhere. Look, when we say to get the ball to Jalen Warren, it doesn't mean fucking trickery reverses. Just run up the fucking gut. That's all you have to do. And the problem is Dietrich Wise sees it the whole way as pressure on the second level by Bryant, and it goes fucking nowhere. I mean, is this a trickery from Canada's playbook? We're now at a 2nd and 17. 3-man rush coming up. Handoff over to Jalen Warren, which is what you should have fucking done on first down. And now we are back to pretty much where we are. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10. Gains about 6. Jelani Tavai in on the tackle. But, yeah. I'm going to need a lot more of this. I'm going to have to get in shots here at this moment. Like, this is pathetic. 3rd and 10. 11:33 left in the third quarter. Patriots showing press at the line with 5. Bunch set for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Empty set shotgun formation. Jalen Warren in the game to the left-hand side. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. He's just to quickly throw a screen over to Connor Hayward. Flips over a guy. I think he may have gotten the first down. Depends where they spot it. Yes, it's going to be a first down. Connor Hayward with the jumping like Mario style, trying to get the mushroom in the block. And it's a first down. Jumped over Jack Jones. They finally did something. There you go. There you go, Connor Hayward. Thank God. MN Sports Junkie for 101 for 5. The bullshit is real. In the style of the One Piece is real meme. I don't know that meme, unfortunately. Darnell Washington goes in motion. 4-man rush. Takes the snap. Handoff over to Najee Harris. He's stuffed in the backfield. He actually breaks past the backfield and gains about 5 or 6. So actually decent play by Najee Harris, making something out of absolutely nothing that should have been blown up there. So you know what? I'll take it. Kyle Duggar missed the tackle there, so I'll take it. Sorry, I'm thinking John Jones. John Jones. David Gamble, the problem is with Tomlin, he's a good coach, but he's past his expiration date. That's the problem. And his flaws become more apparent the longer you're with him. I mean, it's the same thing with the Patriots and Belichick. It's a what have you done for me lately league. Shotgun formation for the Steelers. Well, now Jaylen Warren in the backfield, 4-man rush. He's going to throw a screen over to Jaylen Warren. Gets the first down. We're in Patriots territory, so you know what? We're at the 46, so, hey. Well, Wandering Spirit, Arizona was a trap game. This is something else. This is definitely something else. Patrick Brace, all I want's Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, wouldn't be bad, but the problem is if Arizona keeps winning, flips past Chicago, guess what? You're probably going to be stuck with Romeo Dunze. Romeo Dunze is pretty good, though. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Single back set with Jaylen Warren, 4-man rush. Allen Robinson goes in motion, takes the handoff strong side over to Jaylen Warren. Can't really get much there. Lawrence Guy Sr. in on the tackle, gains 1, maybe. But he was wrapped out pretty much immediately. Mike Wax, 67 for 5. I knew Kissy Titties is a Browns fan at heart. Well, he was rumored at the number 1 pick for the Browns for a bit there. I mean, that would have been hilarious, let's be honest here. William Mitchell for 5. The whole season has been a Days of Our Steelers reboot. Not yet. It's close, though. Shotgun formation for the Steelers again. Najee Harris now in the game with 4 wide receivers, including Pat Freiermuth dressing to the outside. Has a snap. Quickly throws, and it's deflected. Incomplete. That's going to be Miles Bryant in on the deflection. I think that was going to be Calvin Austin in on the attempted pass. But read like a book, it's going to be 3rd and 8. And a whole lot of nothing going on. Happy birthday, El Taco. Dude, happy birthday, brother. Cheers, El Taco. Appreciate you. QJ Smith for 5. Yes, the constants of life, death, taxes, and the Patriots owning the Steelers even when they're openly tanking for Caleb. You're probably going to get Drake May. Drake May is probably going to be your guy right now. 3rd and 8 with the empty set shotgun formation at the 45-yard line. This is probably go-for-it territory if you think about it. Takes the snap. Pressure in the outside. Has to run towards it, and he eats a sack. Eats a sack again. Christian Barmore was in on the sack as well as Fernie Jennings. And, yeah, now you're in punt territory. You're out of field goal range. So, congratulations. Good job, Steelers. Good job. You had a coverage sack. And, please remind me how, this is fantastic. As you can tell, this is a wonderful drive in Presley Harvin. And now we waste the time, and now we have to punt it away. And it's going to be punted into the end zone for a touchback because Miles Boykin can't get there in time. This is great. No, you cannot drink my breast milk, but you can enjoy my fine salt, which you are getting right now because this is all that matters right now. This is some fucking bullshit. Yeah, I got the bots. I know. Carl Singleton, are Steelers, Bucks, Pens fans common? No, nowhere near it. I mean, if there's anything, they're probably Cavs fans because of the proximity to Cleveland in the championship. Crazy Cruiserweight for 5, Pats fan here. I really want New England to take Bo Nix, honestly. Every time I think of Bo Nix, I think he's been in the college football for about 10 years. I've heard rumors of him as a first down grade, and I can't see it. I mean, he might be because, I mean, your first round grades are what? Drake May, Caleb Williams, maybe J.J. McCarthy, maybe Bo Nix, maybe Michael Penix, maybe Jaden Daniels. So it mainly depends on how everything pairs out. Rick Topeka Breast Beer. Dan C., hello from London, Ontario. Dude, I'm so sorry you have to see this, dude. This is bad. Tony Williams for 5. Did the CFP committee get it right, or would you have put a different team in? Alabama winning kind of fucked it up. I think the problem is, I don't know if I would have put Texas in. I think I probably would have put Florida State, but that's because I'm a sucker for undefeated seasons. The problem is they shouldn't put 12 teams in the college football playoff. I think they should put 8. But I feel like 8 would be enough. Oh, dude, Tub Frog. Oh, dude, we're seeing enough alcohol. Dude, I'll get the alcohol in. Oh, by the way, I'll follow that guy. That guy does good shit. I stumbled on him out of a YouTube comment one day. So, dude, keep it up. You do good shit. And I'm saying that honestly. But, yeah, I mean, seriously, go follow that guy. Joe for 5. Any thoughts on the Timberwolves having the best record in the NBA? It's a scary time. I'm more laughing at the Pistons because they haven't won a single game in November. It's a great time. It's definitely a great time. Oh, Smokey, the Ravens aren't going to Super Bowl. They aren't going to Super Bowl. Quinn Ewers isn't going to come out this year. I think he has another year or two. And then Arch Manning comes in. Mr. Rhythm still has got Super Bowl. Yep. I hope they go Super Bowl. They can buy tickets off SeatGeek. They can use code TREE. Save $20 off their first purchase. I mean, there's another deal too. I forget it, but I remember Tree. Bailey Zappi fakes the handoff, play action, quickly throws a screen over to Zeke Elliott, gets past the line of scrimmage. It's a first down and more, down to the 30, 35, and still going. Blake Martinez, being the master of what he is, tackles at the second and third level to pad his stats. Nick Herbig was also in on the tackle, but Blake Martinez is probably going to get credit there. Oh, Tough Frog. No, dude. No, don't blush. Ain't blushing. And now there's another Steeler down, and I believe that is Keanu Benton, who has been one of the bright spots on the defense this year. So this is going swimmingly, as you can tell. Absolutely swimmingly, and I am enjoying every fucking second of it. I'm about to start doing shots because it's, yeah. Fucking kill me. Nick Kovac, you got a treasure trove to work with, man. You absolutely have a treasure trove to work with. Whew. Declan Sports Desk for 5 had a long day because I donated blood, and I'm happy to be listening to your commentary tonight. Dude, I'm not happy to be listening to it. This game fucking sucks. Oh, God. James telling us thoughts on the CFP. 4, I mean, they were always going to be complaints about 4. I thought they should have expanded to 8 and not 12. I thought 8 was the sweet spot, because the problem with 12 is you're getting the Notre Dames and the Penn States and the Ole Misses of the world that are like second tier, but they're not like the creme de la creme. Like, because if you have 8, guess what? You have Florida, Florida State, Georgia, Oregon, and USC. You have those 4, you're good to go. Maybe James Madison for shits and giggles, even though they're banned from the college football playoff. A fatherless channel? Oh, dude, fuck you. You shouldn't have taken the over. You should have taken the under like a man. I lost $20. Jeez. Shreddy, I'm not drunk yet. I've only had 2. Give it time. I'll be drunk. I will definitely be drunk. Well, Curtis Hammer, I have a bad case of the bots because there are a couple thousand people here. They always go for numbers. Always go for numbers. Brendan Brox for 5. Just checking in while at work at Domino's. Playing down to competition again. No. This is not playing down to competition. They're just playing like fucking shit. They're just playing bad. Cold Snap. Great job. You've lost 30 pounds. Dude, congratulations, man. I mean, I've lost officially 65. But, dude, 30 pounds, I mean, I noticed a difference even when I was at 30, when going from, like, 270 to 240. Like, there was a huge difference there. Even looking at, like, old video of mine, I just look bloated, especially, like, in the face and the upper body. And, I mean, honestly, probably the best decision I made, like, all year. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh, Freezing Takes instantly retweeted me? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that was worthy of Freezing Cold Takes. I said that was instant under, and guess what? We have failed the under. Brother, I wish I had a 6'9" wiener. I love how this is probably just one dude making a bunch of accounts and just shit posting, and I love it. But at the same time, dude, you got to be in timeout. I'm sorry, brother. Fred B, I found you 65 pounds. I mean, dude, my 65 pounds are probably in a British bank somewhere. 1st and 10 again. 4-man rush for Bailey Zappi out of the shotgun. It's deflected at the line incomplete, but there is yellow paper on the field. What's the penalty on? Probably going to be a hold on the offense, if I'm guessing. Maybe. Yep, holding on the offense. Replay first down. Christopher Brickner. A yearly tradition, Steelers bending over for the Patriots. Is this days of our Steelers yet, or do we need to see if there's drama in the aftermath? Maybe drama. Yeah, oh yeah. They finally called the, he's strangle holding him. Are you kidding me? That is an absolute hold. Stephen Duriowicz, Tree Cowboys or Eagles this Sunday night? Eagles. They'll find a way to win just because they can. Kitty Corn tonight on Where's My Liquor on a 1st and 20 as Ezekiel Elliott takes it for about 7 yards down to the 32-yard line. Levi Wallace, first time I've heard that name tonight, is in on the tackle near side. And the Patriots will be going from right to left, by the way. They're wearing the white with the red and blue trim as well. Geodaff for 5. God damn it, as a Pats fan, I want them to lose this for a good quarterback. Why do you always lose to the Pats tree? Because Bill Belichick always outcoaches Mike Tomlin. That's just how it is. Richard, 2nd and 12 for the New England Patriots at the 34-yard line. Steelers showing 4 at the line in the nickel. Bunch set. Handoff over to Zeke Elliott. Has a little bit of a hole and is still pushing down to about the 39. So gains about 5 there. Going to be taken down by TJ Watt, Landon Roberts, and Michael Walker. So it's a 3rd and a manageable 5 and 4 coming up for the New England Patriots. Richard Worcester. Mitch needs to take a page out of Davis's book, Retired at Half. Come on, man. As a Pats fan, I'm sorry. Yeah. Kisser of Titties needs to get... he's not doing it. James Tillinghast for 5. Thoughts on the CFP? It's a favorites league. It is what it is. 3rd and 7. 4-man shotgun set for Bailey Zappi. 5-man rush for the Steelers. Still looking, and he's going to get eaten alive in the backfield. Sacked by Cam Hayward. Please, for the love of God, do fucking something. It'd be nice if the Steelers did something. It'd be absolutely nice. I would love it. But it's not going to happen. And we got a... I mean, dude, this isn't a bot. It's a random kid just trying to get attention. I know what this is. And I love you too, by the way. I appreciate both the trolling on this and the dumpster fire. So it's very low effort trolling, but I appreciate the trolling. I love the effort, even if it's low effort. I will say that. Stormus Enormous, you shouldn't be a tree hugger. They're going to cut down the trees tomorrow. I'm sorry. High-end talent time. I mean, is there any high-end talent left on the offense besides Jaylen Warren? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Whew. Corey Baber for 5. Don't feel bad. Zappi almost beat the Pack last year. Pain builds character. Remember you said this today. Go Pack, go. I didn't expect this suffering. I expected like a terrible game where it's like 9-3 Steelers or something like that. Not this shit. Ohio Rush baby for 5. Hey Tree, Browns fan here. I never seen a season where injuries have happened to more critical players, especially QBs. What can we do about it? I don't think you can do anything. It's just the nature of the beast. It's a physical contact sport, and a good chunk of these injuries, too, have also been due to freak accidents, random circumstance, or non-contact plays. So, at the point is, I feel like the NFL is slowly moving towards getting rid of pads and just moving to like a flag circumstance. But at the same time, you're still going to have injuries just because it's just the game itself. I wouldn't be a fan of going to like a flag football or two-hand touch, but that's where the game's headed. So, Joe Garball trades, they really do need milk. And Polish American flavored air would be a lot better than the Steelers game. Maybe it's bubblegum. Maybe it's bubblegum. JC Farrell for 5. In spirit of the holiday season, the Steelers need to put in Rudolph to save the day. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer couldn't sense the pressure on the line. And if you ever saw it, you would say it's not fucking fine. And I'm going to stop. That's fucking terrible. Oh, jeez. Brandon Brock, Chicago sends the regard for Trubisky. Also a reminder, Bears-Cardinals, Week 16, Super Tank Bowl. I mean, it's a tank bowl, all right. Time will tell if it's a Super Tank Bowl. Cardinals and Bears both need to take care of business, and that's lose. GG Anime for 5. May Patty Kane never win another ring, inshallah. But, I mean, he's a good fit for Detroit. Middle 6 guy, power play presence. He's not terrible. Kitty Corn for 5 tonight on Where's My Liquor. Craig Veltri for 10. Thank you. I appreciate you. Cameron for 10. No matter how bad you feel, I, a Miami Hurricanes fan, watched Mario Cristobal pass on a kneel down in October. Literally wanted to die for a few seconds. Oh, dude, that was hardcore locale of the week. Easily. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 25-yard line. 26-yard line, sorry. Takes the snap, quick shotgun over to George Pickens, and he's just going to roll to bounce at about the 31-yard line. Gains about 5, maybe 6 at best. But not much there. Indeed. Joe Suntag for 5. Where the hell are the Sharks? They came back again and beat the Wings. I mean, they've come back several times. Remember, they came back a couple nights ago against the Islanders, too. 3-goal lead, 3-goal deficit, too. I guess no longer the tank of tanks, and I'm very sad about that. Rick Topeka for 20. No, I'm sorry, I'll do this later, Rick. 2nd and 5 coming up. Single back set for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going back. It's a quick toss over to Najee Harris, and he trips. He trips and falls at the line of scrimmage. Devon Jodshow is going to be taken with the tackle, and it's, yeah. For 20, no days of our Steelers, no greatest game. Turn this into a Pirates rant video. Unleash holy hell in this organization. I mean, dude, you're not feeling good about Marco Gonzalez? They're trying to turn him into the next Jose Quintana and Tyler Anderson. You know this. Who's the player to be named later? Probably someone decent. 3rd and 6, shotgun formation. Jalen Warren to the right-hand side, 4 wide out set. Patriots in the nickel, showing 4 with a blitzing 5 player on the line. Takes the snap. At the 20-yard line, he's going to throw a quick pass over to George Pickens. It's caught, and he's not going to go anywhere near the first down. Jonathan Jones in on the open field tackle, and it's going to be a 4th and short, and the punting unit will be coming out again because, yeah, why not? Why hit the first down marker? Because George Pickens just doesn't give a shit. And a fair catch caught by Brian at about the 40-yard line. So, good times. Good times had by all. Sorry about that. I had to shitpost. Somebody just said idiot. Calling me a clown? Oh, come on. First and 10 for the New England Patriots at the 31-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Zeke Elliott. Breaks one tackle at the first level. Gets down to about the 38-yard line, where he's taken down by Cam Hayward and Landon Roberts, as well as Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez is a master at this, by the way. And they're just showing Bill Belichick right now. It's, yeah. 2nd and 3 for the New England Patriots. Single back set. 5 men on the line for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hunter Henry goes in motion from left to right. Same as Juju Smith-Schuster. Bunch jet formation now. Takes the snap. Pulling guard over for Zeke Elliott. He's going to go nowhere as Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the tackle. So you gain maybe about 2? Or lose 2, I should say. But it's definitely a moment. It is definitely a moment, and I'm ready to die. All right. So, yeah, they're talking about the first-round draft picks and how they've been flops. 3rd and 2 coming up for the New England Patriots. Steelers showing press on the line. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Zeke Elliott, and he gets the first down and a touch more down to the 42-yard line. So the pressure doesn't work. Zeke Elliott gets the first down. They are feeding the Zeke, and I am not happy. It is what it is. It is what it is. 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots. Now Zeke Elliott and Blake and out of the shotgun. Play action. 4-man rush. Throws it. Caught. It's intercepted. My Michael Walker coming down to the sideline, down to the 20, down to the 16. Michael Walker and the high-end talent has come. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, thank God. I'm sorry, I didn't do this properly. I didn't actually get the number right. Sorry. I have to get the number right. Thank God. Thank God. It was deflected by Landon Roberts, attempted for Smith-Schuster, and Michael Walker gets the interception. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And we're still not going to get a touchdown either ways, but we might make it a one-score game. We might make it a one-score game. We might. Michael Walker, who's not even high-end talent. He was a guy who was on like a free agent as a practice squad guy. Takes the snap, single back handoff to Najee Harris, and he gains one. Devon Godchaux in on the tackle. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, baby. Mike Youngblood, cue Days of Our Steelers music? Not yet. Not yet. Chisel did say he would get a takeaway. So, you know what? They did get a takeaway, and the high-end talent has come. That's all this team is. Splash plays and fluke bullshit. Oh, K&H. I already know they're only getting a field goal. You kidding me? And on 42, it looked like the Patriots taped your practices again. I mean, dude, they always do this shit. Shotgun for the kisser of titties with Najee Harris right-hand side. Four-man rush for the New England Patriots. A lot of pressure in his face. Can't really get there. And he's just going to throw it away because it's coverage. And, yeah, we're going to be kicking a field goal. And we'll be down by one score. So, yeah, that's great. Sam Nassar-Dean for 10. It's actually called the Steelers' Way. As in, it's a boat anchor holding them back. I don't know about that. The Dreadman for 5, bro. The Pittsburgh Steelers are pissing the bed more than a 5-year-old who's had 6 cans of Mountain Dew after 9. Oh, dude, that's 6 cans of Mountain Dew. That kid's not in bed. He's jumping around, and he's pissing around the room. 3rd and 9. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, Allen Robinson in motion to far side. Shotgun formation for the Steelers. 5-man in pressure for the New England Patriots out of the nickel. Takes the snap. Holds. Looks out of the pressure. He's going to have to run for it now. And he's running. And he dives just short of the 4th down marker. Dude, you don't have a first down. You were down before the 4th down. What are you doing, dude? And it's going to be a 4th down and about 4 or 3 or 2 maybe. So at this point, do you even try for the go for it? But like, it's a wasted opportunity. This is what the Steelers do. Oh, dude, Paul Lampy. Mitch ain't gonna dive. You kidding me? I'm gonna go for the O. I'll be right back. You gotta go for the O. We back. I hope the chair generated you well. Good old chair. Lovely, lovely chair. Drewby Sauce for 5. As a fan of baseball Steelers, the Cards, I sympathize. Who would you want to replace Tomlin? Love the vids. Keep it up, big man. I mean, it depends who's out there. I mean, Ben Johnson would be a really nice one. Mike McDonald out of Baltimore. I would really like him. Mainly the question is, are they willing to go bold with their hire? They're not going to do, though. They've always been conservative. They always like a defensive-minded coach. So, like a young defensive-minded coach. Like, I would have loved D'Amico Ryans. I would have loved Robert Saleh. But the problem is, I don't think they're going to be out there. So, mainly depends. 4th and 2, Steelers are going for it. Empty set, shotgun formation. Jalen Warren moving back in. I think they're showing more of a dime formation for the New England Patriots. Please, for the love of God, get this. Takes the snap. Still holding. He's going to throw it over to Jalen Warren, and he's taken down. He's taken down early. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, if you're going to fucking go for it, have a fucking good play call. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you have Fryermuth bucking up, and that's it's it. This guy stinks. Yeah. This is truly fantastic, as you can tell. You had a golden opportunity and you piss it because you try to get way too cute. I need more drinks. Quick screen over to, that's Tyquan Thornton. Pat Pete with a tackle, gains about 2. Maybe that. This is fantastic. This is truly fantastic. It's obvious you can tell that everyone's truly giving a shit. But we're winning the time of possession battle. We are winning the time of possession battle, and that's all that fucking matters, apparently. Against one of the worst teams in football. Go for the blitz. Zeke Elliott has a run, and now as a whole, he gains about 3. There we go, and Joby in on the tackle. Yeah. Honestly, like, you should have let that guy back. And George Pickens is pissed on the sideline, as he always is, because why wouldn't it? DM, I mean, honestly, like, Steelers might take him, honestly. 3rd and 2 out of the shotgun with Bailey Zappi in the center, 4-man rush, and they get no pressure. He's going to roll, and he throws quickly, and it's nearly intercepted again. Did he get that in bounds? No, it's going to be short. It will be a 4th down, though. So, yeah, truly great. This is fantastic. This is, as you can tell, I am truly enjoying myself right now, and I am so glad that I was able to watch this game in its entirety and see. It's blocked. It is blocked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it might not matter after all. We might get our field goal. The bullshit is real. The bullshit is real, and we're fucking the ball. Everyone fucking the ball. This guy stinks. The high-end talent. This team sucks. It actually hit his helmet. It hit Miles Killebrew's helmet. Oh, Jesus. Jared Oberfeld for 10. Looks like Days of Our Steelers is back on the menu, boys. Play the theme, please. Now I need to start a GoFundMe to bring Ohtani to Atlanta or Baltimore. Maybe Atlanta. I mean, maybe Dave Roberts ruined it. We'll see. Kenny Vasquez for 5 raid the Steel Twins. I did get a few guys, but I might do them later. We'll see. We will see. I am way behind on supers. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, see how they fuck this up now. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Hands off over to Najee Harris. He gains actually a decent bit of yards. He's going to be down to about the 20-yard line. So that's great. And it is the 4th quarter. I didn't realize that. So I actually have to change that. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. So honestly, I think it'd be easier if we never mention this again. That would be great. As you can tell, I'm truly miserable. Even if we win, I feel like we're going to be miserable. The Last King for 279. We can't watch both the Habs and the Steelers. Pain. Oh, it's pain. Connor Akers for 2. What if Shazier didn't get injured? I don't know. I think, do the Steelers win against Jacksonville? I don't know. That's the question. Do better. Play action for Trubisky. He's eaten up alive in the pocket, but it's being caught by Darnell Washington. Gets the first down and a little bit more down to the 10-yard line. Darnell Washington making his first positive play of the year. No flags. Steelers are coming out. They're giving me the false hope again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Chicken my nuggets for 2. Pittsburgh fired the man, not the idea. Of course. Broski89, go Steelers. Notorious TG, what's the liquor of choice this evening? It's a mix. It's the Brewskis, but I'll get another one later because I'm going to need it. El Taco for 100 Mexican pesos. It's my birthday, and it's a tradition of Steelers for play like ass on this day. Have some pesos. Love your videos. Sports ball always makes Hump Day better. Dude, happy birthday, El Taco. I'm sorry the Steelers couldn't do better for you, but I mean, I'm so sorry, dude, but I do appreciate it. And the Steelers have to call a timeout early probably because they fucked it up. Justin Ziegler for 10. Sorry, Tree, I just got out of my New York's holiday party. Hope as well. Fun fact, I'm also autistic, so we are both special. What do the Steelers need to do for their long-term future? I mean, adapt the Steeler way to the modern NFL. That's what they need to do. The old ways are not working anymore, and they need to change. And they're not going to do it. And Justin Ziegler, is this a classic Tomlin play down to competition game? If not, it's time to panic given the playoff positioning and other team's schedule. Oh, no, they're just playing like fucking shit. This is not playing down to competition. This is a lot more than playing down to competition. This is just bad. And Rob Devins, if it's now when we all acknowledge the talent of Zappy. Maybe. Mia Dare for 5. Here's some beer money. Thought the Steelers would be crushing my Pats. My condolences. Yeah. And Jay Cornett, as a Pats fan, you're ruining my tank. Love you, treat. We'll see. 1st and goal. How do they fuck this up? Shotgun formation for the Steelers. 4-man rush. Trubisky looks, throws to the pocket. It's incomplete, but there is a flag. Yellow flags on the field. They're going to call J.C. Jackson for a pass interference. So, yeah. Honestly, this game probably has it, too. I don't give a shit. Michael Franklin for 5. I feel like I should issue an apology for starting the Steelers defense on my cursed fantasy team. Yep, it's an automatic first down pass interference on J.C. Jackson. Oh, Sizemore, honestly, I'd be booing this shit too. This is terrible. Even if you win, I'm not happy. Because you're playing like fucking shit against one of the worst teams in football. You should be dominating this team. It's a 1st and goal coming at the 1-yard line. Oh, dude, it's ref ball. They're trying to keep this game close. 1st and goal at the 1 with a tight end. Darnell Washington moves back to a single back set. Bunch formation. Connor Hayward moves in motion. Handoff over to Connor Hayward, and they're going to... Why the fuck are you throwing it, dude? Mack Wilson deflected it. That could have been a lot worse, but you're trying to make this way too fucking cute. You're trying to throw it to Darnell Washington, and it turns into shit, and Mike Thomas just sitting there bug-eyed wondering what the fuck's happening. Just run the fucking ball. It's not fucking hard. Jam the ball down the throat, run a QB sneak. Don't get this fucking cute with a fucking offense that can't do anything. Jesus Christ. 2nd and 10, single back set, and they're probably going to do the same shit. Oh, there you go. You ran a touchdown because you ran a fucking quarterback sneak. That's all you needed to do. There you go. Good job. I am so fucking proud of you. You did it. You did it. And and the Steelers are somehow within one score of this game because the Patriots are the Patriots, and I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore, but the Steelers are actually going for 2 because they want to make it a 3-point game, and I completely understand why. But this is pretty fucky. Mid-end talent, low-end talent with Mitch kissing titties. 2-point conversion underway. I wonder if George Pickens will give 0 fucks right about now. 3 wide receiver set. George Pickens moves in tight. Shotgun formation. Snap down. Holds. Throws down. Caught by Pat Freiermuth. And we do have a 2-point conversion. We'll do the field goals good for this. It's how we roll, baby. It's how we roll. Ooh. Whew. Well, it's why did they keep giving me hope? It's so sad because now we're at the point where, okay, maybe we can win this game now, and I'm still going to be pissed because guess what? They shouldn't have been at this point, and the Patriots are just fucking garbage, but it's at the point where it's like, great, yay, and I'm trying to update the score, but it's not letting me update it for whatever reason, and okay, now we go. 18-21. I need another drink because fuck my life. This is what I did. I punished myself in, and more brewskis because God hates the Steelers. Our suffering must continue. Remember, suffering builds character. Suffering builds character, kids. Fucking kill me. Beast of Metal 1989. For 10, the Steelers season feels like the Tom Hardy-esque FX TV show called Taboo. A weird miasma of events that seems headed by turns towards glory or death. Also, organizational inbreeding versus actual incest. Oh, the towels are coming out. We're bringing out the Renegade. We're going to bring out the Renegade. Everyone who's ringing, there's a guy on his phone, but the Renegade's coming out. Maybe the Steelers will do the bullshit again. Who knows? Who knows? Michael Orm, Belichick still owns the Steelers. Guess Days of Our Steelers is back on. I mean, we'll tell. Boswell kicks it away. It's going to go deep into the end zone for a touchback. Somehow this is a game, and I don't know why it's a game, but, yeah. Yeah, win probability before block punt, 14.8%, and after the score, 33. So, yeah, this is great. James Tilling asks for 5, go Pack go, and do you think you do a Days of Our Steelers video on thoughts on the Packers? I mean, Jordan Love's look really good. I will say that. I will absolutely say that. 2,500 people are somehow still here. I appreciate you, even though you get to hear all my salt. Shotgun formation for Bailey Zappi. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure goes over to Zeke Elliott. And he's got a little bit shy of the first down. Nick Herbig was in on the tackle. They're going to get him down just short of the first down marker. Maybe 2nd and inches coming up at that. Drill for 5. Last year's Lovie Smith helped the Bears get the first pick of the draft. Now Mitch Trubisky is doing it for their first pick. Bear down. You owe us big time, Bears. We didn't just do this for the Cardinals. We might do this for the Patriots, too. Yeah, Bailey Zappi's come back down to earth. 2nd and inches coming up for the New England Patriots. Single back set. Juju Smith-Schuster now in the backfield. in motion. Single back set. Zeke Elliott's going to get it. Gets the first down. Barely, but it didn't need much. Mark Robinson or Landon Roberts was in on the tackle. They're going to give him the first down. Maybe so. Maybe so. BeastML 1989. Are there any mods in this stream? I mean, I'm technically a mod, so I'm doing what I can. Jared Froman for 2 wings. Overtime loss to the Sharks. Recommended drink? Everclear or beer. Mr. Yes for 5. So locale of the week for a second time in a row, or will there be another team worse? Might be Sean McDermott for those comments. Oof. First and 10 for the New England Patriots. Strong set, single back set. Zeke Elliott fakes the handoff, and he's going to get wrapped up in the backfield by TJ Watt. Coming from the far side. And it's going to be a second down and about 10, and the crowd is feeling it right about now. I'm feeling it too because I'm drinking Alicia Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. Fucking kill me. Oh, God. Shadow Fox 4562 for 5. On the note of injuries, you mentioned non-contact. MetLife has taken too many victims. Hashtag ban turf. Also, dolphin fins up. I mean, it's tough to ban turf because, like, would MetLife take grass? 4-man rush. Steelers going to take it, and Bailey Zappi's just going to have to slide. He's looking for a flag. He's not going to get it. Gains maybe 1. Larry Ogunjobi and Landon Roberts are going to be there. Bailey Zappi was looking for a flag, but it's incidental, so they're not going to call it. And total malarkey, wait, there are double-digit points. Is this even allowed? Yeah, we're way over the 30. I thought this was going to be over 30. What the fuck's wrong with me? Volk Fong for 5 is the biggest problem that Tomlin's coaching tree resembles dead shrub if you take out anyone that was a Cowher guy. I mean, Bruce Arians wasn't even a coaching tree. He got forced to retire, and that's why he got a coaching job anyway. It was by accident. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the 36-yard line. Empty set, shotgun 5, wide out set. Showing 5. Rush quickly throws it over to Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's going to be just short of the 4th down marker. And it's going to be down at about the 40. So I think this is going to be punting territory for the New England Patriots. I doubt they punt here because, or I doubt they go for it because, I mean, Bill Belichick's not really a go-for-it kind of guy. He's more conservative. Yep, he is pulling it out. The punting unit is coming out. The Pittsburgh Steelers somehow have a chance to take the fucking lead. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop giving me hope. Stop it. No. Brenninger back to punt. Calvin Austin back to return. He's going to take it deep in the end zone. Actually goes well past the end zone. It's a touchback. Oh, fucking hell. Why do you give me hope? Don't give me hope. Please don't give me hope. Do you have to give me the hopium? Oh, no. They're injecting me with more hopium. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're giving me the hopium. Oh, Jesus. Diamond King 206. I can't wait for Ohtani to sign with the Dodgers after the Blue Jays give me mounds of hope. That's what hopium does, dude. And Bobby Bozzy H, long-suffering Chargers fan, one of the few and proud left. What do you suggest to fix this sport because football is trash this year? I prefer balance, but unfortunately, they're not going to do anything. They're never going to emphasize defense again, especially with the stuff that's come out about concussions and head trauma. They will never do that anymore. What they're probably going to do is they're going to take pads off eventually over time and make it more into a flag football sport just because of just the fear of head collisions. And I mean, I get why they're doing it, but I don't think it's the right move. But once again, I get why they're doing it. BeastML 1989. Also, you should never accept low-effort trolls. You and the rest of clickbait only deserve the best. Which reminds me, I need to step on my game. I've been coasting on my browser history a little too much. I mean, Beast of Metal, dude, I know you're capable of the trolling. I know you. You're capable. I trust you. And Ace for 20 Canadian. It's as Sean McDermott says, the Steelers need to come together and under a common goal and attack precision like the 9/11 hijackers. I mean, that was, he didn't think that one through. I mean, it would make a little more sense if you actually did with like maybe the response to the 9/11 terror attacks where people came together and united under a common bond, which would have been a little weird, but still, like, I would have understood it. Like, it would have been there, like, you know, the story about the horny lion. But, the terrorists, yeah. A little weird. Yoshi Fan 961 this week on a special days of our Steelers. Virtuoso, Steelers got Pro Bowl. And I got to go back up. Rocket Belichick owning Tomlin doesn't get old. Well, we'll see. We'll see. 1st and 10 with a shotgun formation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris to the left-hand side, 3 wide out set. 5 at the line. Takes the snap. Quickly throws a check down over to Najee Harris down at the 20-yard line. Gains about 4, maybe 5. Jelani Tavai out of the tackle. They're going to get him down to about the 25 near side. And that one dev for 5. Hey, Tree. Birthday boy Seahawks fan here. I feel nothing but pain and ref ball. Happy birthday, brother. Appreciate you. Cheers to that one, Dev, for a good birthday coming up. And one question for you. Steelers got Super Bowl? You never know. You never fucking know. For whatever reason, we're still in this game. I have no idea why. But, yeah. 2nd and 5 coming up. 4 wide out set. Shotgun formation. Low snap, but he's able to grab it. 4 wide out set. Quickly throws a check down, and it's nearly intercepted. But, what are we doing? Mitch, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And Tom was just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, MK, how you doing? He was going for Jaylen Warren, but I don't know. It actually went off Jalen's hands, but it was actually contested. But I don't know why you'd even throw that. Oh, Jesus. 3rd and 5 coming up at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 4-man rush. 5-man rush. Still looking. Quickly throws. Going to be caught by Pat Freiermuth, but it's going to be short. Oh, it's probably punting time for the Pittsburgh Steelers down to the 29-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, they're punting. It's punting time. Steelers don't go. I mean, they're not going to go for it here. Tomlin's too conservative. They don't punt for. They're not going for it here. They're not going to risk going down by 3 to move like that. So I mean, maybe if they were up like that. Well, the problem is like he was short. They're not going to challenge it, and the Steelers will be calling their second timeout. They're burning their timeouts already. What are we doing? Are they looking at the timeout? Like, what's going on? Notorious also one question. Steelers go Super Bowl? Maybe. Notorious GG for 7 Australian. This is good and all, but I'm here for the battle of fluke bullshit on New Year's. Ooh. Maybe so. Maybe so. Patrick Volk for 5. The last number 10 I saw play like QB like this was Roy Harrella. Oh, Jesus. Hunter Josie, I just joined. How is this possible? Bullshit. And they are going for it. They are going for it. TD RFTW for 5. Steelers to hold on, I'll do this later. 4th and inches for the Steelers, pinching at the line. Jaylen Warren moves in, and he's got. Actually, they got the first down. They got the first down. They pulled out the bullshit. They got bold, and they did the move. What the fuck's happening here? They made smart moves. They made a QB sneak. Mitch Trubisky actually moved the ball forward and was able to get the first down. He found the hole. I'll give him credit there. He's down to 31. Okay. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for the Steelers now in the shotgun formation. Pat Freiermuth fakes motion. 3 wide out set. Jaylen Warren to the right-hand side. 4 at the line. 5-man rush. Quickly throws over to the side to George Pickens. He's going to gain maybe about 7 or 8. It's going to be down to about the 37, 38-yard line. And it's going to be a second down and a manageable 3 or 4 coming up. Ben, honestly, I'm on the Amazon Prime app, which is weird. Maybe it's not on TV. Oh, dude, there's plenty of hopium coming up, dude. Plenty of hopium. TDRFTW, 2023 Steelers are Diet 2020 Steelers. How the hell are they above 500? Magic bullshit. Trust me, magic bullshit. 6 minutes and counting. Shotgun formation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Once again, 2nd and 3 coming up. Fakes the snap. Quick screen over to George Pickens. Gets, actually, that was read like a book. He's going to get no gain. Maybe a touch gain. Not much there. You never know. Sean Wilkinson for 2. Game over. Not yet. Orange Shawl for 2 bones. Thoughts on the progress Brown Holmes has made as Lions GM. He needs a defense. Aaron Glenn ain't the answer there. And Justin Ziegler, what did Sean McDermott say this time? He probably said something about the 9/11 terrorists. I don't know. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Steelers. Jalen Warren moves back into the shotgun formation to the left-hand side of Mitch Trubisky. 4 wide out set. 4-man rush at the front, showing in the nickel. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quickly looking. Has to evade pressure. Quickly throws it there. And he tries to throw it for Pat Freiermuth, but it's going to be outside incomplete. And now I think the punting unit comes out because it's the 4th and goal coming up. And, yeah. And George Pickens is pissed on the sidelines, and now they're punting, and, yeah. Trubisky's wondering what the fuck's happening on the sideline, and, Presley Harvin, the greatest punter in the world, back to punt. They jumped off sides. Jelani Tavai jumped off sides, and it's a first down Steelers. Oh, no, Patriots, what are you doing? Belichick is deliberately telepathically telling them to tank. You know what? Just for that, they fucked the ball. This guy stinks. Oh, they're calling it a false start on the offense? Wait, I thought he jumped off sides. Everyone's cheering. Wait, what? Wait. They called it a false start on the center. What? Everyone's cheering. It's a false alarm. You know what? For that, they fucked the ball. And Presley Harvin's back to punt. I thought we had a first down, but I guess not. And a fair catch at the 13-yard line by Bryant. Where was the false start? I didn't see a false start. I mean, there was a little flinch beforehand, but he was just looking up. There wasn't a false start. Oh, dude. Here's the problem. Like, as I said, it didn't seem like false start on the long snapper. Yeah, but the problem is when you jerk your head up, you're just looking to see what happened. I don't know. The Dreadman for 2. They got to milk the drama NFL script writers 101. Yep, I agree. Alec Marshall for 10 came here as soon as TJ got hurt. Also, next Steelers game, shot every time they score a TD. Bonus points if it's yellow, drink like a lemon drop, or black like Jaeger. Actually, alternate them both. Oh, dude, lemon drops. Lemon drops are okay if you mix them correctly. Jaeger is fucking disgusting. I'd rather have something like a beer. I don't know. Nick Kovac for 2. I'm both hard and terrified right now. Hold me. And Ben for 5. The Patriots remembered they are tanking. Maybe. And the notorious TG for 2, Australia. At this point, Mitch would miss kissing the titties. And Matthew Kelmer. I got to bring out the Jeebus. This game needs Jeebus. Just wanted to say thank you for all the great content you made throughout the years, man. You never disappoint. Dude, thank you. Appreciate it. I wish this game would, yeah. It's fucking much. We're in hell. We are absolutely in hell. Jaeger's fucking dead. And they have a shot of the long snapper, which rarely happens. But here's the problem. Where's the penalty? Like, is it on moving up? Like, they do that all the time. That's the problem. They all do that. 1st and 10, single back set for the Patriots. Hands it off over to Zeke Elliott. It's going to gain maybe about 3, 4. Larry Ogunjobi and Cam Hayward were in on the tackle. Clock ticking down, 4:48 and ticking. Patriots are just looking to burn clock right about now. But even the... 2nd and 6 coming up for the New England Patriots. 4:20, smoking them if you got them. Coming up, single back set. Bunch set formation, feeling strong side. 5-man rush for the Steelers. Takes the snap for Zeke Elliott. And he's going to gain maybe about another 4 down for a 3rd and 2. And that's going to be with the tackle there, Larry Ogunjobi. So clock ticking, 4 minutes left. And clocking. Oh, by the way, Jorge Lopez is now a New York Met. 1 year, $2 million contract, if those of you who are interested. 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation for the New England Patriots. 4 wide out set. Shotgun once again. Hands off over to Zeke Elliott. Is he going to get the first down? No, he is actually short. Michael Walker in on the tackle as well as Minkah Fitzpatrick and Cameron Hayward. And the Steelers will be getting the ball back with 3:20 and ticking. They're giving me the hopium. They are giving me the hopium. With a 2-win team. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Oh, God. 4th and 1, and the punting unit is once again out. Bryce Behringer back to punt. And he skies it towards the Steelers' territory. It's going to be down at about the 26-yard line where the fair catch is called by Calvin Austin. Where we hope the Steelers will move the ball with 2:44 left in the fourth quarter. Brad Bigelow for 5, pulling for your Steelers tree. Weird side note, I just realized the 49ers own the whole state. I mean, they kind of do. I mean, the Raiders are still there. I mean, the Raiders have a huge base in South Central. That's never going away. And Oakland, too. But that's really it. Bacon Man for 5 is just me, but the sports ball elimination screen is a weird cut in it. I could be wrong on a tree, but when the head gets cut, it does a weird cut. Well, the problem is when it does that cut, it goes to a different section. So that's why I had to cut it there. 1st and 10, handoff, 4-man rush for the New England Patriots. Still looking. Throws up the middle. And it's throwing a touch over. It's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth was the intended receiver there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Mitch is just fucking up. This is on Mitch. 2:39 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that was on Mitch. That was on Freiermuth. Well, fight forever. They don't care about the pass long snapper. 2nd and 10. 2:39 left in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation. 4 wide out set. Takes the snap. 4-man rush for the Patriots. Still looking. Trubisky has to look. Throws to his check down. Najee Harris. He's got the first down, a little bit more. Down to the 41-yard line. 2:30. Coming down and ticking. Jelani Tavai was in on the tackle. Mitch Trubisky still doing his magic, trying to make that magic happen with 2:20 and ticking. Maybe they have one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to go to the no huddle. Shotgun formation. 3 wide out set. 4 wide out set. Takes the snap. 4-man rush for the New England Patriots. Still looking. Throws. It's overthrown, incomplete. 209. Deontay Johnson was the closest receiver there. Slightly overthrown to the far side. And, yeah. TK7. Now Zeke has 25 fantasy points. That sounds about right. Well, Joker of all trades, it's the second high throw he's had, like, for this drive. Very so. But, yeah, I mean, Merch Man for $1. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. 2nd and 10 coming up. 5 men on the line for the New England Patriots. Shotgun formation. Throws a quick screen over to Deontay Johnson. Gains about 7. 2:05 runs out of bounds. And we will continue with a 3rd and short coming up for the Steelers. Rock draw for 5. Pittsburgh's collective BAC is around 2 right about now. I mean, well, if it were 2, we'd be dead. It's more like 0.2. 0.2, you're at least okay. If you were 2, you'd be 6 feet under right about now. James Stilling asks for 5 thoughts on the playoff picture. Who gets in? I mean, it depends who the Steelers play. I mean, if the Steelers don't do shit, guess what? You're fucked. Empty set shotgun formation for the Steelers on a 3rd and 2 with 2:05 left in the 4th quarter. Patriots in the nickel with 4 on the line. We're at the 48-yard line. Clock ticking down to 2 seconds. Down. 2-man rush. Still looking. Quickly throws. It's overthrown, incomplete. And we have 2:01 left in the 4th quarter. You're in go-forward territory right now. I don't know why you're throwing that, but I mean, well, this is game. So, yeah. Well, we'll see if the Steelers do something here, but a 200% alcohol blood comes in. I don't know. Well, the Piguru, I don't know about that. I mean, dude, we'd be long dead. Here's the game. Shotgun formation. Allen Robinson in motion. 4 wide out set. Jaylen Warren to the right-hand side. Patriots pressing at the line. 0 blitz. Looks. He's going to just chuck it deep. And it's incomplete. Why did you throw it deep? You needed a fucking 1st down, dude. You didn't need the home run ball. What the fuck? It's a fucking joke, dude. We're going to lose to the New England Patriots. Chris Boswell to kick us to overtime, I wish. And Sean Woodson, Pats fan, to bet the under, put 25 on the Steelers to cover my bet. Here we go. I wish, man. I wish. And the Marvelous Butthead for 2. If Morbius happens, I'm doing shots. Yeah. I mean, here's the problem. Why are you going deep on a 4th and 2? All you need is the 1st down. You had 2 minutes left. See, the worst part about this is not playing like shit. It's playing like shit, bringing it back to the point where you give a team hope and then ripping it from under them. And this game probably cost you the playoffs. You needed to win both of these games because at this point, you deserve to lose. You deserve to fucking lose because you played like fucking shit through the first half. You made Bailey Zappi look like Tom Brady. You don't have the offense to come back from a 18-point deficit. And guess what? Guess what? You're fucked. You are absolutely fucked. And I mean, I hope like they rail coaching for this, but they're never going to. They're absolutely never going to because, I mean, Mike Tomlin's untouchable. And this is his defense, by the way. They still have a chance, but once again, it's going to be like 20 seconds left. You have 1:55 left, so if they get a 1st down, this game's over. Single back set for the New England Patriots. They're pushing it now. It's going to be a false start on New England. But, yeah. Well, Don S., they're going to go 9-8. We all know that. But as I said, this game's going to cost you. Like, why are you throwing deep there? I know you have one-on-one coverage, but you do that on second or third down, not fourth. You're going to hand it off to Zeke. Gains 3. Timeout. I got nothing. I legitimately have nothing. And the team deserved to lose if they do lose, but we'll see. I mean, there's still time. Maybe. But, well, you know what? Hey, give up a first down. You know what? Give up a first down. That's great. You know what? You needed a first down. Let's give up a first down. Wave them terrible fucking towels. Great fucking defense. Great job. Great fucking job. You know what? Hey, we don't need to win a fucking game. We don't need to go to the fucking playoffs. That's great. Nobody's rushing the line. Let's do it. Let's get the fucking first down. That's fantastic. Great. First down. Towels fucking everywhere. Fuck this fucking team. We've been running the same fucking shit for the last 5 fucking years. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking done. Every fucking time. No, when's the last time Tomlin's won a fucking game for this team? When's the last fucking time that's happened? 2019? I'm fucking done. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm done to the point where, okay, the only reasons we've won are because of ref ball fluke bullshit or high-end talent. I'm sorry. Guess what? The Patriots are going to get a first down anyway. I'm fucking done. I'm sorry. And Tom's calling me now. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm in the middle of a rant because the Steelers are pissing me off right now. They had a golden opportunity to make the playoffs, and they are just shitting the bed. And I have nothing. I'm just serious. I have fucking nothing.
Go do what you gotta do, buddy. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, it was just, dude, like 4th and 2. Like, I just don't get
They chucked it deep. I mean, all they needed to do was throw a check down to Jalen Warren or something. Mitch Trubisky was overthrowing everyone all game. I'm sorry. I mean, like, everyone said that, oh, Mitch Trubisky isn't that much of a downgrade over Kenny Pickett. No, this was a big fucking downgrade. Trust me.
Yeah, no, you guys need him back now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, right now.
these 2 games cost you the playoffs. These were 2 bottom feeders you needed to beat. And all you've done is guarantee Chicago a first-round pick. Or first overall pick.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I mean, it's fine, dude. It's just like we've been dealing with the same shit for the past 5 years. And the problem is, like, the Steeler way needs to evolve, and it keeps fucking happening. They drag me down into this hopium, and guess what? What do we go? We go 9-8, we barely miss the playoffs, or we get our asses kicked to the 7th seed? I'm tired of it. I'm sorry.
So is this a Tomlin thing in your eyes? Or is this
It's an everything thing. Because Tomlin runs the defense. That's his baby. Yeah. And the defense got fucking torched in the first round by Bailey Zappi and a New England Patriots offense that hasn't done shit all year. It's like Matt Canada's offense against, like, the Raiders or something like that. Like, this is bad. And I know they have no inside linebackers. I get that. But the problem is you at least have to show up and fucking try. They haven't fucking tried the last 2 years. And I know I'm swearing, I'm sorry, but it's just like, I'm sorry. Like, we've been running in the same damn carousel for 5 years. And they're not going to change anything, but it's already 2 is Dan without anything that made Dan great. Dan had to make tough decisions. He fired his fucking brother, for God's sakes. But look how long it took. Sorry, go ahead, man.
I feel like you're basically like in a ship with water, and you're just like chucking the water out.
And
then you're like,
that's
okay,
the problem. They need a year where they need to bottom out, but they're never going to do it.
They need to stop being a middle of the road team.
They're not going to do it, though. They're content with that. They're the Bears with a shinier coat of paint. And that's the problem. They are a mom and pop shop.
No, they are. No, that's 100%.
And they have the
accurate.
cheapest. They pay the cheapest for assistants. Like your offensive coach, your online coach, was a cast off from the Carolina Panthers, who fucking sucked in 2021 and ran a blindside blocking scheme with Cam Irving as your left tackle. That's your offensive line coach. No wonder why they're getting blown off the ball.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have brought back Canada, and you don't have the scheme to change. And I mean, now you're seeing it. It's a 3rd and inches right now. It's 107 left, so hopefully they can stop him, but I doubt it. So I'm sorry. I'm broken. I mean,
I'm sorry, buddy.
nah, you're all right. Well, let's see how this ends. I mean, 3rd and inches coming up.
It looks like they stopped him. They stopped him.
Oh, they actually stopped him. Holy shit.
Yeah, so it'll be 4th down. They'll get the ball if they don't go for it for like 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean,
They'll get about 20 seconds.
Hopefully. I mean,
Godspeed, buddy. And
all
I'll
right.
see you a week from Saturday.
Yeah, buddy. Absolutely. I'll be there for that interview. And the Colts will be
later,
playing. The Steelers will be playing the Colts that week too.
Ooh,
So we'll
there you
probably
go.
be losing that game too.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, peace out, man. Sorry for ranting. I love you.
No, you good, buddy. You good. You get it all out. You get it all out. Get it all
Yeah,
out.
trust me. I'll get it out.
Catch you later, buddy.
Bye. Well, you heard me ramble. So, Chicago Bears fans, congratulations on their win. And you're actually going to punt now, which is smart because now the Patriots are going to call a timeout because the Steelers burned all their timeouts early because Mike Tomlin can't manage the game clock for shit. So, yeah. And it's going to go down to about the 15. So, I mean, if we get a miracle, maybe some ref ball, it'll help out, but we'll see. Yeah, all we can hope for is, high-end talent. That's really about it. So, here we go. Notorious CG, knowing this game, I'll end up with What the Fuck is a Catch? And Marvelous Butthead and more BS happens. I'm doing more shots. Here we go. Let's see if it goes far, and it's actually caught. And Deontay Johnson's actually going to go out of bounds at the 36, so we have 7 seconds left. So, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, dude, ref ball can always go against the Patriots. Trust me. Steelers can always do this. Here we go, 1st and 10. Maybe we can get quick yardage there, and then actually you're going to stay in bounds, so it's a fumble, and the game is over. Yeah, the game's over. So, Pittsburgh Steelers have officially lost to the New England Patriots. We've lost to 2 2-win teams in a row, and nobody's going to question Mike Tomlin or the coaching staff, despite the piss-poor preparation, because why the fuck not? The Steelers have just pissed themselves. I, 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 I got nothing. Like, And I legitimately have nothing. And as a Steelers fan, I am fucking disgusted with the way they played over the past few weeks. They have looked like absolute shit. They don't look like they want to be there. They get exposed repeatedly by two of the worst teams in football. The Patriots have had an absolutely god-awful offense. They got wrecked by that fucking Chargers with their terrible defense. Something needs to change because the Steeler way as it is right now is not working. We have been running the same fucking carousel for the past 5 goddamn years. And for what? So great, we pull off a bunch of bullshit against teams we shouldn't win, and then we lose against a bunch of bottom feeders, and we end up costing ourselves in the long run. And then we get blown out by the really good teams. For what? Is this what we want? Is this what the organization wants? If that's what it wants, I'll stop right now. But the Steelers have pissed away a playoff spot in the last 2 games. So Denver, Cincinnati, Chargers, Texans, congratulations. You have an opportunity. You can't keep going like this. What's the point of going like this? Where you give this false sense of hope. So, what's our upside right now? We go to the 7th seed, and then we just get our asses kicked. What's the point of that? I don't want to be a mediocre team. I want to fucking win. And the way this team's assembled right now, it's not fucking winning. Your defensive line got no pressure on Bailey Zappi. He was able to pick apart that fucking defense. And this is Tomlin's baby. That Tampa 2 is all Tomlin. That ain't just Terrell Austin. That's Tomlin. And I'm going to say it right now. I wanted that fucker fired in 2018. And what I hate the most isn't the fact that I was ranting and raving at that time. It's the fact that I've been right about nearly every single fucking thing. And I fucking hate it so fucking much. This is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. Once again, I'm going to ask, what's it going to take for the Steeler way to adapt to the modern era? The shit that pulled in the modern 2000s isn't going to pull. Prime Big Ben's not coming through that door. Antonio Brown's not coming through that door. Pre-cancer Antonio Brown anyway. Ryan Shazier ain't coming through that door. James Harrison ain't coming through that door. Even Ike Taylor ain't coming through that door. Polamalu ain't coming through that door either. You have to overhaul, but they're never going to fucking do it. And that's what pisses me off. They're going to pretend everything's fine. They'll go 9-8 and the same shit will happen. You know, standard's the standard. We're not living in our fears. We're not urinating on the fire, even though the whole offense is falling apart and they're starting to tune out Tom. They need a new voice. I am with a team, the Pittsburgh Penguins. They fired their coach in the middle of the season. They won cups twice. St. Louis Blues did it twice. And I know hockey's different than football, but I'm sorry. Andy Reid in Philadelphia. That's all I'm saying. As I said, it's just, I can rant and rave all I want, but once again, I'm going to say, George Pickens just doesn't give a shit. When one receiver is a cancer, that's on him. If it's 2, that's concerning. If it's nearly every single receiver that comes into this organization, even several other positions, that's a trend. And that's on coaching. What are we going to do? What are we going to fucking do? I mean, the season's fucking over at this point. For all I know. You had a paper soft schedule. You could have had 12 wins. But at the end of the day, you pull this shit. This is the greatest embarrassment that I've honestly, the lowest I've felt as a Steelers fan since shit. A long fucking time? I don't know. At least 2019, they weren't expected to do shit. 2020, you had 11-0. I mean, at least you had that, but at the same time, it's 2021, it was just fluke bullshit. I mean, you could at least say you made the playoffs. 2022, you at least say, oh, Kenny Pickett was fine. What about this? What about this? Like, we're in football hell. And, I mean, that's the problem. When you're not good enough to win, but you're not bad enough to tank, you're in football hell. Oh, by the way, Chicago, congratulations on the first overall pick. So have fun with Caleb Williams. But we could probably trade a second or third round pick for Justin Fields. But the problem is, like, you probably would have won this game with Kenny Pickett. But everyone's shocked and like with the Steelers, but like this is the shit they've been pulling for 10 plus years. They've just been getting bailed out by high-end talent. And the high-end talent's gone and it's smoke and mirrors. It is straight up smoke and mirrors. I don't even know why I streamed this. I mean, the Patriots were ripe for a loss, and yeah, that's all I have. I know what you guys are looking for, and I'll give it to you. Because, I mean, honestly, this team fucking deserves it. Still get more carries than Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren's the best weapon on the offense. This whole team needs an overhaul, but they're never going to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm being drowned out. I don't give a shit. You know, the Steelers, this is what they do. Well, you know what? Days of our Steelers can keep doing that shit. So fuck you. Days of our Steelers will do that. Yeah, is that better? I don't give a shit. Bad secondary play, bad linebacker play. No pressure on Bailey Zappi, and they made Bailey Zappi look like Tom Brady. And Trubisky fucking sucks. But we all knew that. So they're gonna blame injuries, but Things need to change. And the problem is they're never going to change. And that's the frustrating part. Because they worry about the Steeler way, and Mike Tomlin's going to bitch and moan about the standard is the standard, yet he's the one that's mainly at fault for it because his assistants are fucking garbage, his coaches are fucking garbage, and he doesn't hold people accountable, and that's why you get the cancer that's on display in the fucking organization. And Art Rooney, too, just wants to cosplay as Dan, but he doesn't do anything tough like Dan did. So, guess what? As I said, they're the Bears with a shinier coat of paint. Oh boy, they won championships recently. Great. They played like fucking shit for the last 10 plus years. I got nothing. I have nothing. I legitimately have nothing. And, Joe Thomas, classic hero ball syndrome. My Seahawks do it all the time. Yeah, I mean, Trubisky's like that probably. Next gen for 2, should we get technical difficulty song on? I mean, I could probably do That's Amore maybe. JBT Esquire the 7th this week on Days of Our Steelers. Brad Bigelow, I don't have enough alcohol to deal with what I just saw. Justin Ziegler, congratulations Tomlin and Steelers. You blew it to a tanking team and playoff hopes are at risk. Congratulations Patriots, you endangered the tank. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Marco Strange, I'm done cheering for the Steelers and Mitch is starting. I mean, I got in on the hopium too. I mean, I did too. But at the same time, like, we lost to a rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'm not going to do it. Sestmeyer for 2. The Steelers should be uncontested local of the week. That might be Shane. That could be Sean McDermott. And Isaac Kang, cue the Days of Our Steelers music. Yep. ECW Hardcore. I slammed my pee in the car door. Lol Steelers. Gavor 9 has gone to Super Bowl. Yeah. I agree. J Money C for 10. The Steelers played like the Padres batters in 2023. Go for the home run late only to strike out. Yeah. David Tran, U-Tree looking for Big Ben, leader of men, to come back and save us. No, I don't want fucking Big Ben back. Fuck Big Ben. He'd be garbage under this O-line. Triple A for 5, unleashed the 2020 playoff anger. Yeah. Christopher Brickner, tonight on Days of My Liquor, I drank all of it. Yeah, I agree. Michael Lope TV, Days of Our Steelers. Nathan Sobel, somehow Tomlin will go 9-8, probably. And he'll miss the playoffs because he lost to 2 shitty teams, yet nobody's going to pay attention to that. And they're going to blame the false. This was more than that. I mean, they probably wouldn't have done anything anyways. Why is Danny Smith still here anyway? That dude should have been fired in 2018. But, all right, we can't. Maldish Nidorino, Tomlin's evolved into Jeff Fisher 2.0, forever 9-8. No, he's forever 7-9. 7-9 is the new 9-8. You know that. Swordsman DS for $10. As a Patriots fan, as much as I delight in the Steelers fame, you absolutely should have stomped on us. If anything, we very likely just screwed our tank. That's the worst part. The Patriots fans are pissed because you fucked their tank. You might have cost them Caleb Williams. Sorry, I had to shitpost. there. Ooh, I don't know if anyone's happy there. Notorious GG, in which all optimism dies, no more Yinzer. Izzy for 5, Days of Our Steelers. Yeah. Redhead takes for 5. Would it be blasphemous to say to move on from Najee and Tomlin? Najee should be much more consistent. I'm going to say this wholeheartedly. I fucking hated that 2021 draft from the moment it started. They should have won O-line. And, I mean, my first pick was Alex Leatherwood. There was no chance in hell I was trading up for him, though. It would have been Landon Dickerson. In the second round, it would have been Creed Humphrey. Or Quinn Myers. And your O-line would be a lot better. That's how they should have gone. But you know what? They needed to make a statement. They needed weapons for Ben. And then they got arrogant and thought that a third and a fourth round pick would have been the job. Yet Kendrick Green fucking sucks and Dan Moore's not a blindside tackle. Oh my God, you turned a guard into a center and a right tackle into a left tackle and you thought it was going to work? What the fuck do you think was going to happen? Jesus Christ. I didn't think Najee would be this bad, though. I did not see it. He's giving me Trent Richardson vibes. Maybe we can get a first-round pick from the Colts for him. Justin Ziegler, Days of Our Steelers. NWO Matt, this week on Days of Our Steelers. Yeah. Christopher Brickner, Days of Our Steelers. Yet are we close? Alfonso Morales Begne. Sorry, Trees, but Steelers out, my Texans in. Yeah, I mean, Texans deserve it more. Texans already beat the Steelers, if we're being honest here. They beat the shit out of them. Jack C Sports for 2. Why do the Steelers love hanging on to coaches? Because tradition. Tradition. I mean, Noel should have been gone in the late 80s, but they never did. Cowher had, I mean, he won a Super Bowl, but, I mean, that was because of fluke bullshit, if we're being completely honest, because of the shoestring tackle. And, I mean, 06 was pretty bad, but he decided, you know what, I'm just going to move on instead of sit there. And, I mean, I get that. And he's enjoying himself on CBS. I get that. That's good. Mason, yes, more of that Yinzer pain. Joshua Smith, you're a good man, Tree. At least you always have your rings. Yeah, that's the only thing we're going to be holding on to. I mean, we're going to turn into the Bears if we're being honest. So, we're going to enjoy the rings and the tradition and the honor. Yet Terry Bradshaw and Troy Polamalu hate the fucking team because of how they're treated and whatever it is. But whatever. Next gen for 5. 2 years ago, the Steelers decided to win the Lions. The Lions are now at the top of the NFC, where the Steelers are doing the same thing. Well, because the Steelers never changed. The Lions were in the middle of a rebuild. That's the problem. Gail Chavez, was this the Battle of Ass? Yes. Yes, it was. Alex Emmerling for 2 as a Bears fan. Thanks, New England. Yeah, you've guaranteed yourself Caleb Williams, so congratulations to the Bears. Mitch Trubisky did the most beneficial thing for the Bears that he has ever done in his career. So it was probably worth the second overall pick then. Well done. Tim Czar for 5. Thank God for Tree cheering me up. Yep. Incredible Jake. Can we get Days of Our Gotham Rogues from TDKR? Maybe. I don't know. Incredible Jake for 2. Mobat's Flop Love for 2. As a Broncos fan, thank you for rooting. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. We probably helped the Bengals and Chargers out. Santa Claus for 5. The Steelers somehow still can't beat New England. Yeah, because Belichick outcoaches Tomlin every time. Dawn, Maximum Sports Network. Love that ref ball at the end. False start. Starts playing Days of Our Steelers music. Yeah. MKI, Art Rooney's never selling the Steelers. You kidding me? The Rooneys are never selling the Steelers. Well, Philip Rivers, they're not moving on from Pickett. And then Bailey Zappi's going to congratulate, but like Bailey Zappi, like he looked like Tom Brady in the first quarter. There's the problem. And that's on the defense. Sports Chuck Chug, there are now high schools who weren't alive the last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl. Yeah. Beast of Mello 1989 for 20. That garbage false start is absolute proof that the Patriots are still paying the reps. All they ever done is cheat. They have never beaten us, just swindled us. We are the greatest team that ever played the game. I mean, oh, dude, we got a couple calls early on, too, so trust me. Jack Fitz for 10. I'm a Patriots fan. At this point, I don't care about the tank. We haven't won in so long. It feels good. I mean, it's been the Bills, but, I mean, it may have cost you in the long term. I mean, you're probably getting Drake May in the draft, so congratulations there, I guess. Blue and Silver for 5. Love your videos, Tree. Sorry about the whole Steeler way BS, and please bring back the Days of Our Steelers series. I mean, at this point, it's probably going to mean another video. It's going to be a Yinzer's Manifesto, because, like, I'm done. Nick Kovac for 2. Where's My Liquor shirts now available? Yes, Where's My Liquor bottles and caps available, too. I mean, I need some liquor after this, too. Mike Wack 67. Congratulations, Steelers. You're becoming the expansion Cleveland Browns. I mean, we're not there yet. Trust me, it can get a lot lower than this. Mobat's Flop Love for 10. I appreciate it, man. Jeremiah Años Hidayah Babib. What an absolutely disrespectful effort, pissing on Dan Rooney and Art Rooney's grave, and all of the Steelers' legacy with that revolting performance. Steelers are worse at 7-6 than the bottom feeders. They fluked into luck. That's really what happened there. But that ain't gonna happen. I mean, they're never gonna change. It's just the way it is. Mac Myers for 2. Do you think Kenny Pickett's gonna be ruined? I mean, I can't judge Pickett. That's the problem. And I think my bias from Pitt's doing a disservice there too. But it is what it is. I mean, the Patriots ruined Mac Jones, but I don't know. I hope not, but I mean, I legitimately don't know. Jacob Patton for 5. As a Patriots fan, I totally sympathize with the pain of watching faded glory. Here's the problem, though. Your team's going to be bad and you're getting a quarterback of the future. Our team's stuck in mediocrity and football hell. So, you've won too many games to tank. They're boned. Eric Zarins for 10. Happy holidays, you tree. As a Pats fan, that one shocks me. I was watching Winnipeg, Colorado. Instead, Jets won 4-2 on the road. Dude, you're lucky. Come visit Cleveland one day for Monsters hockey, my dude. Be safe. Oh, dude, I mean, I hear good things about the Lake Erie Monsters. It'd be interesting. Power Flapjack for 5. Tree from a Vikes fan who saw a prolapse against the Bears. I'm so sorry, bud. Love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I mean, I'll get over it, but it fucking sucks. I mean, you had a golden opportunity to win, and you shit the bed in the next 2 weeks. I mean, in these 5 days, you probably cost yourself a playoff spot. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pirates fan Blues call me Monstradamus because I placed bets on the Steelers losing to the Cards and Pats. I hate them, right? I nearly put money on the Patriots money line, too. Yet I didn't. I mean, I thought the Steelers were going to win. I put it on the under, and I fucked myself. Dragon Bloodborne 45 for 5. Days of our Steelers. Unfortunately, no. I wish. Bo Brady, a damn disappointment. Tomlin and Steelers are pathetic. Cards, now Pats. They do this every year. I mean, they usually don't do it back-to-back, though. And Connor Akers for 2. Steelers have turned to Bob Iger ran Disney. I mean, Bob Chapek ran Disney at this point. And blue and silver, any future NFL team woke up. I have ideas. It's just finding the time to do it. But, yeah. Yeah, and this is the end of the stream. So, yeah. You know what? Steelers fuck the ball. They get the fuck the ball string again. They fuck the ball. Yeah, they fucked the ball. And, yeah. Since 25 for 10, the Steelers have been such a shit show these last few years that I've legitimately started rooting for the Lions, dude. Oof. Whew. Jesus. After this, I'm likely to just watch them instead or costing itself fans like this. I mean, they're interested in tradition. And we got to accept that. And John Ritchie will bring out the Jeebus one more time because Steeler football. Praise the Jeebus. Praise the fucking Jeebus. If you listen closely, the Yinzer King and the Adonis are getting ready to grind their axes. Pats enjoy ruining Drake May or Jack Plummer's career. Dude, Jack Plummer's getting drafted high. It would probably be J.J. McCarthy. And Jack Fitz for 10. Mac had such a good rookie season. He could have been Brady's successor. Sad to see him go out like this. I mean, the Patriots ruined that dude. He'll probably get traded for a 6th or a 7th at the end of the year, or maybe cut outright. But, Sugar Nut, dude, I live with this team. I'm going to die with them, too. I'm not going to abandon them. I'm not going to fucking abandon them. But, otherwise, guys, we're in hell. We are in absolute hell, and I don't know where you go from here. Because, honestly, the Steelers aren't going to do what needs to be done to overhaul their organization and make the changes they need. So, otherwise, guys, have a good night. And Steelers got a Super Bowl, but they got to buy tickets on SeatGeek. Use code TREE for $20 off your first purchase. Actually, you know what? Use DraftKings, too. Use code TREE there. And bet $5 and receive $150 on your first bet. Maybe you'll get a lifetime suspension because you bet on the Steelers. I mean, honestly, with some players, I think that might be worthwhile, but whatever. Have a good night, guys. Peace out. Love you.